What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Simply Stone Podcast, episode 2. You already know who it is. Got my boy Jacob in the house, aka Star Wars Collective. And before we get into it, man, we got some stuff got a lot, dude. We got Mafex, we got HIYA toys. Unfortunately, we're missing Connor at the moment. Hopefully, he joins us later. But we got a lot to talk about. Super stoked that everybody's going to be here tonight. We already got Sam Cobra in here. What is up, dude? Good to see you again. And RebelScum420. What is up, dude?
What's up, boys?
So, how are you feeling, Jacob? I know we were kind of talking in the pre-show, dude. Is anything specific you want to start off like that you're super excited to talk about out of the? So I asked you guys, y'all wanted to stream. Obviously, we have a lot of Nanmu that me, you, and Connor have just been yapping about constantly, dude. Like that's like all we ever talk about. I love it, dude. Not literally, but like y'all don't understand the amount that me, Connor, and Jacob talk about Nanmu is crazy. But
it's always on the brain. Those dinos, we can't get them off.
It's bit like a bug, dude, and it just hasn't let go, you know. But what is there anything specific you like? One thing out of everything we're going to talk about tonight that you're like really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to talking about. First of all, hello, chat. It's nice to see everyone again. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Tuesday night. It's always nice to be here on Simply Stoned, and so. I think the Alien 40th Anniversary Big Chap, the NECA figure, in my opinion, is going to be really fun to talk about. I'm sure everyone is a big fan of the Alien franchise. If you're not, definitely go check it out and start with the original. Start with Alien. But I think if you started with Prometheus is the first kind of entry. Well, let me go back. It's actually kind of Alien Earth, but that show is still going on right now, and that's a TV show as opposed to the rest of them are movies. So it's kind of a long-winded way of saying I'd love to start talking about the Alien NECA figure, but also I think the Venom Let There Be Carnage Mafex figure looks super interesting as well. I think that's going to be really fun. I'm interested to talk about the price on that and whether we think it's justified, the price on the Mafex Venom. There's also some cool SHF coming out. If people are fans of Harry Potter, there's a Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter, and Lord Voldemort SHF figures coming out. And another one that we can kind of debate on maybe the price going over that as well. So lots of great things to talk about as always. So stoked to be here. But yeah, man, what are you stoked to talk about tonight? I know there's a lot on the docket.
Yeah, man, it's just love hearing what you're passionate about and excited for, dude. And my wife is actually, we watched Alien Earth, and she was getting into the first episode. I think we're going to try to stick with it a little bit. And I didn't realize, so Alien Earth is like a prequel to everything, essentially.
From what I understand, yes, it is essentially a prequel. So before the whole Alien, with Ellen Ripley, that came out in 1979, and then before Aliens and all Alien 3 and Resurrection and stuff like that, and it's even before Prometheus and Covenant and Romulus as well. So it's pretty cool to be able to kind of see what happened. It doesn't really tie into into Prometheus or anything like that. So what's up, Bly?
Hey, Bly, what's up, man?
Which is Prometheus is my favorite Alien movie out of the whole Alien franchise, if you will. So
that's the one that I've seen that I'm familiar, because I told you and Connor, like, I'm not as hard into the lore as you guys are, but I do enjoy the Predator movies, and I have seen some of the Alien movies, but Prometheus that's the one that I'm most familiar with, and that's a good movie, dude. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, it is a great movie. I'm a big fan.
Hey, what's up, Philip? What up, gang? Just stopping by to say, hey, what's up? Catch you on the replay. Appreciate it, Philip. Hope you enjoy the replay, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Philip?
But yeah, I'm kind of, dude, I'm just sorry to be like bro record. I'm just excited for those Nanmu, man. My Indominus is in Atlanta as we speak.
No kidding, that fast,
bro. That fast, man. I really hope that you get yours soon.
Is that
when you order it?
Yeah. Thank you. Me too, man. Is that what, under 2 weeks coming from Lana?
Dude, probably like a week and a half. Yeah, under 2 weeks, man. Yep, exactly.
That's pretty amazing, to be honest. And I'm guessing in shipping was only like $10, right?
Yeah, it was only, dude, no tariff, no anything, like just a $10 shipping, and it ended up being like 102 or something like that, 104 or something like that. Not bad at all.
Man, that's so great. I'm so excited for you. Connor's review is great, so it makes me want it even more. Still haven't ordered it yet from Lana, by the way. Everyone who hasn't heard of Lana Time Shop, if you're into dinos and stuff like that,
Yep.
that is a great place to go and get dinosaur figures from. So we'll be getting into more dino figures later in the stream. But it looks like we got some Peak Wolverine right here.
Hey,
Some
bro, I'm going to
Mafex.
grab my laptop charger real quick. I apologize.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. So what we have here, no, I'm just kidding. What we do have here, though, really, all jokes aside, is some Mafex Wolverine from from Wolverine and Deadpool. So I'm not exactly sure what numbered Wolverine this is in the Mafex line, but I figured Stone would be interested in talking about this because he's a big fan of the I keep wanting to say Mafex and Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I am getting my first Mafex figure. It should be arriving in the mail sometime today. It's the Mafex 185 Spider-Man. But I know that Stone, you have one of the Mafex Wolverines, right? If I'm not mistaken.
So I actually don't. I have what is what's up, Joint Curlin 33? How are you? And Mom, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Love you very much. I don't actually have the Mafex. I have the CT Toys, which essentially it's a knockoff of a Mafex.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, honestly, it holds up very, very well. And obviously, it's nowhere near the quality. It's definitely not a Mafex figure, of course. But I was actually like very pleasantly surprised with how well it moved and everything like that. Hey, what's up, Mudhorn? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Mudhorn? Nice.
Hey, very welcome, 33. And yeah, but you know, I definitely want to get a Mafex. I know you have the Mafex 185 Amazing Spider-Man coming, and like I have the CT toys of that as well, and it's a fantastic for like I think I got it for like $19, not including shipping. It was like 21 or 22. Definitely, again, not a Mafex, but the way it moves, it's very similar. And I was very surprised with sculpted web lines. They were painted very well, and it just moved very good. Squeaky hinges, but essentially the same build of a Mafex. But this.
Mm-hmm.
When you sent this, and I was like, oh, this is something that's very, because, you know, I'm not going to lie, I have the Marvel Legends Deadpool and Wolverine from Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah.
But man, SHF, you just know, I love Hasbro. I love my toys. Don't get me wrong, you know.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
You know, SHF is just, they're going to really get all those minute details. And you know, that thing is going to be buttery, smooth articulation. It's going to be amazing, dude. So when you sent me that, I was like, the claws look sick. The likeness looks great.
He's got 3 alternate head sculpts, interchangeable hand parts. Yeah, it's, you know, classic size, about 6.5 inches. Does come with a figure stand as well. But yeah, man. So the face sculpts on this, the only downside is you do get one stoic, like you have in this picture here. You do get one kind of like screaming or like yelling face. And then the last face is there we go. It's a kind of grimacing face. So for those who can't see, because I don't think I sent Stone all the pictures. That's my bad.
Oh, no, you actually did. I'm trying to pull it up now. For some reason, it's not in the order that I saved it. It jumped up, but I'm about to pull it up now, man.
Oh, that always happens to me too. No worries. Take your time. So that's pretty cool. Is you actually do get, they're all different. So you can, I mean, you know, he could be fighting whoever you want to. He could be posed just like this. He could be, you know, I don't know. I just like that there's actually 3 different real face sculpts. So I think that's pretty cool. Not to harp on that too much, but the likeness to Hugh Jackman, amazing. I think it's a pretty cool, iconic suit. Not brown and tan suit or anything like that. I know that's kind of Stone's favorite one. There we go.
There it is. Thank you. Sorry, y'all know me, Caveman Cody. I'm still learning this freaking stuff, man. But yeah, you were on point about the faces, man. They look fantastic. They look so freaking rad.
And I feel like they're so different. Like you could really, you know, compared to some other ones. Like I don't know if I was looking at like the Homelander one from The Boys,
yeah,
or maybe it was like one of the Superman ones, the black suit Superman. But when I saw the different face sculpts, I was like, I feel like they could have gone a little bit more expressive, or as like this here, like I said, stoic, grimacing, yelling, like he's in battle fighting someone. So yeah, man, but enough of me just babbling about this. What are your thoughts
No,
on
no, babble away, bro. I think real quick, I did want to acknowledge chat real quick. Jen X Brian, 5 months. Thank you so much for being a member. Clan of Stoned, man. 99 super chat from Marauder Magic. Thank you so much, Curtis. Much love, my dude. Thank you very much. 33 says thank you. Also hope you're all doing well. And yeah, a lot of cool. Yeah, thank you for being here to discuss them, 33. And just want to shout out to Jacob for sending me all these awesome pictures for us to talk about.
Of course, absolutely. What's up, GXB? What's up, Marauder Magic and Joint Cerulean? Welcome to the show.
Oh, Mando, thank you so much for the 499 super chat. Much love. Thank you very much. And also, RebelScum420 member for 4 months. Thank you so much being a part of Clan Stoned. Ended up grabbing the Lab Lockdown T-Rex, and I did not regret it. Awesome, man. So glad you got that. It's so fun. The sculpt is freaking sick. So glad you ended up getting that, man. That's awesome. That's great, man. Sorry, just trying to catch up with y'all, chat. Gotta make it sleeveless. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, Jacob, thank you for holding the show down, man. But these look great. I think, like you said, like having the different expressions, it really just does add a lot to the value of the overall figure. And not that you're going to buy multiple SHFs because they're a little. I mean, some people might,
Yeah.
But you can literally buy 3 of these and have them in a different section of your collection if you have the space, and like have them displayed totally different. And they all look good. Sometimes in Marvel Legends, when they go to a different facial expression, one can be a little wonky while the others are really good,
Yeah, exactly.
These are fantastic. Every single one of them. Like, I would have a hard time deciding which one to display. I'm kind of feeling this one, the grit and teeth one. I kind of like this one, man. Which one would you display, Jacob?
I think I'd probably have to go Stoic Wolverine. Yeah. I mean, that first picture that you showed up with the cross claws. Oh man, that's just so sick. It's so classic. But the screaming, the yelling head sculpt, yeah, look at that.
It is classic, dude. And then, like Blah was saying, imagine like a sleeveless version.
Ooh, now we're
epic,
talking,
dude. That'd be epic, man.
Yeah, man. So is this, because me, I'm mostly pretty much just a Star Wars guy, but is this a pickup for you?
So I'm not big on imports, Jacob. Okay. But I would probably pass, just because the Marvel Legends kind of does it for me. I will probably end up passing on these. I'm just very satisfied with the likeness to Hugh Jackman on the Marvel Legends. And my wife is really picky about likenesses, and she was like, "That looks really good." So I know if she's saying it, it's not just me,
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable, man. I mean, this, at the end of the day, this is going for $134.99. And that is not including the $13.50 non-refundable down payment, which is, I guess, part of the price. But it also doesn't include the tariff surcharge. So,
yeah, that's a bit pricey.
Well, that's a bit pricey, plus tax and shipping.
Plus tax and shipping. You're spitting, dude. Spitting facts.
Now, that is from Big Bad. Sorry to cut you off. That's from Big Bad.
Oh, you're good, bro.
If you were to pre-order it, I'm sure you could get it off of AmiAmi or another import web. Exactly. That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some people just aren't comfortable, or honestly aren't even aware or knowledgeable about these other sites like AmiAmi and Hobby Ginky, stuff like that. People have no idea about those websites, But
yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, straight up.
Another one says all these alternate heads over how many years, and yet Soups with a smile is beyond them. More, yeah, I hear what you're saying, Mudhorn. Absolutely. RebelScum420 says, "Hell yeah, loving it. Can't wait for the Nanmu." Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay, so please stick around because we are definitely going to be yapping about that tonight, dude.
Absolutely, cannot wait.
Hell yeah. Hate that you missed the Raptors, bro. That's awful. And we have a new member of Clan Stone, Commander Blythe. Thank you so very much, man. That means a lot to me, man. It's good to see it keep growing, man. Thank you, and welcome to Clan Stone. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I am very humbled. Thank you all so much. So let's continue. Let's keep it trekking here.
Yeah, man.
Jacob can keep me on track. Next, we have A-Train. And this is Mafex, isn't it, man? From the boys?
Man. Yeah, from the boys. Dude, I love the boys. Huge fan. A-Train is a great character who has some pretty interesting, I guess, story arcs, you would say. Character arcs more so. and yeah, he's in the first episode and plays a pretty big part. I'll just say that. So it's pretty sick to see him. He's up for pre-order now on Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I found most of these pictures and information and stuff like that. But so A-Train's thing is he's basically like the Flash, but in the boys, they're all basically like souped up superheroes. So they have had like I think it's called, God, I can't remember the name. It's been so long. But anyway, they're souped up superheroes. They're not natural born superheroes. Most
That
of
show
them
was
anyway.
wild, dude. That show was
Oh,
wild.
yeah.
I only got to like a little bit of the second season. I didn't get to the when it started getting like really wild towards the end there. Yeah. Do you? So you're a big fan of the show?
Yeah, I do like the show a lot, and I do think that the first and second season are probably the best. But season 3 has some fantastic moments, and then season 4 is pretty crazy too. So if you're into like wild, kind of gory, violent, comedic, funny, all that stuff, superhero stuff, it's really cool because, like I said, A-Train's based on the Flash, Homelander's based on superhero, Black Noir is kind of based on Batman in a way.
Yeah.
Maeve is based on Wonder Woman. So
Carl Urban's character is wild in that show, dude. He's badass.
He
don't
is
give
badass.
a shit about nothing, dude.
Butcher. If they made a Butcher figure, they might have made a Butcher figure, but if Mafex makes one of those, I'm definitely snagging that.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
And
and 33, Jacob just answered your question, man. This is actually from Mafex 33.
Yeah.
And RebelScum says they're on the V. Is that the drug or like the serum or whatever?
Yep, it's exactly right. RebelScum's got it. Yeah, Compound V.
Mom, look at you. That's exactly right. Yep, Mafex.
Yeah.
Good ear.
Mama Mando.
Absolutely. Cool deal. So tell me, bro. Clearly you're a fan as well. Are you picking this one up?
Ooh, I'm tempted. Look at that pose, man. That kind of sums up his character. Yeah, he's kind of cocky and kind of I guess reckless. I guess he's kind of reckless too. So
that first episode, dude, clearly shows that, you know.
Yeah,
just
totally
runs through that chick, man, you know.
My thing is, if I get A-Train, I feel like I'm gonna want Homelander and Black Noir, and I'm gonna want to like army build the boys characters. So anyway, it may be a pickup, but I'm probably gonna pass, man. I am pretty strict with my like outside of Star Wars collecting, but there is a figure that I am snagging that is non-Star Wars that we'll talk about later. So
a couple of them, hear it, man.
Yeah. What did RebelScum say? They did make a Butcher by IDK if it's out yet or not. Oh, okay, sweet, RebelScum. I'll have to check that out, man. Thank you for the info.
Yeah, right on. And then Blas said, "Yeah, you can't just get A-Train.
Got to give that one to Bly."
Yeah, got to give it to Bly, man. Carl Urban as Judge Dredd as the top 5 sci-fi. You know what's crazy, Mudhorn? I'll need to watch because I really enjoyed Carl Urban's acting. He's cool, man. He's got a little bit of range. I kind of like him.
Yeah, man. He was in Lord of the Rings too, all that long time ago.
Right, dude. Yeah, he was in one of the Thor movies. I think it was it Ragnarok? I can't remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was in one of the Thor movies. I really enjoyed his character, man. It was cool.
Nice. So yeah, A-Train, super cool. I don't have the price on A-Train, and I don't want to waste time.
I wish I knew. Oh, take your time, bro. I wish I knew more about Mafex. I'm just not as familiar. I don't even know the price range. I would think at least $80-$90, you know, and that's probably being a little generous.
He's $119.99.
Ooh, yeah, I was very generous.
Yeah. So there's the price on A-Train. You can pre-order him from Big Bad Toy Store if you wanted to, but it's going to include that tariff surcharge, you know, and like Stone said, it's an import. So.
But it does look good, man. You get the alternate faces. Obviously, you see the different hands. He's got a fist, an open hand, and then back on this picture, he's got a thumbs up hand and a pointer finger. Like you're getting the value in the pack. And you know, Mafex is. I've heard a lot of people, and I really, when I heard you say that, Jacob, that you were getting your 185 Spider-Man, That I kind of want that to be my first that or the new Bosk that's coming. I want a Mafex eventually so I can experience it because I've never had an official one, you know. But
man.
you know, it's gonna look at that pose. It just looks natural. The sculpt Mafex is good, man. They're on their shit, dude. Some of the best 1/12 scale figures I've ever seen have been Mafex.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That makes me even more hyped for that 185 Spidey.
Dude, I can't wait for you to get. Are you gonna review that, Jacob, or probably not? Because I know you try to keep it Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it Star Wars. I will not be reviewing that, but what I've realized is it's kind of fun to have stuff that you get for yourself every once in a while that you don't have to review. So
yeah, for sure, absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I'm weird. I feel like I have to review almost not everything literally, but I review a lot of stuff, obviously. But there's nothing wrong with keeping the vibe and sticking with the algorithm. That's probably what gets me a lot of the time. And 420 said just Googled it and Butcher is out already. So we might have to check that out a little later. I'll mark Corey for $80.
All right, Jacob? That's not bad, man.
We'll
Butcher for $80. I wonder if he comes with like any props because like A-Train has the duffel bag and the compound V. So Butcher probably comes with like a gun and some funny prop or something.
You got to, man. Yeah.
Nice, man. Right on.
Awesome. Thanks, RebelScum. Appreciate the information, man. And Mudhorn says, if I ever showed out for a Mafex, it would have to be Star Wars. That's what Mudhorn, I really want that Bosk. Man. Have you seen the Bosk painted up, Jacob?
Dude, I've seen like, to answer your question, yes, but it was like a far away picture, so I didn't actually get the detail. But from what I saw, dude, we need it. We need it now.
Yeah,
Take my money.
Yes, bro. Especially, do you have the Black Series Bosk, Jacob?
I do have Black Series Bosk. He's somewhere back here behind me. Yeah.
And I love that figure, dude. Like, I love the sculpt of that figure. It's just, it's just dated. It just doesn't move well, but I love the way it looks.
Man, it is so dated stoned. We don't have to get into that can of worms, but I will probably end up selling the Black Series one when we get the Mafex.
Oh, shit.
I think I'm going to have to.
I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. I might even buy that off of you because I kind of want to say, so me and Mrs. Stone, we're kind of having like a little living room display going, and I have a couple of my doubles out there so I can have some living room figgies.
Nice.
So Bosk is one that I feel like would be cool to have. So I might buy that off of you eventually, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure. And living room figgies, you got to have them. I put my Lego Millennium Falcon out there and then the Reborn Tyrannosaurus just to have something out there, Yeah,
that's like a cool centerpiece. Your Reborn, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, bro. I like that. That's a good idea, man. Good, like conversation piece.
Yeah.
And 33. Are you talking about Mafex?
Oh, a Mafex Big Chap. Ooh, that would be wild. I know NECA's done doing one for sure.
Yeah, I think Jacob and Connor were really excited to talk about that later tonight too, as well.
Yeah, man.
It comes with a baby and laser eyes. Butcher does.
That's awesome, dude. I think I might have to snag that. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Day negative.
Thanks for the info, Rebel Yeah. Absolutely. Day one. Yep. I think boss. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. The Power of the Force one, Mudhorn. Dude. You're hitting the nail on the head. I love that Power of the Force. I actually have it on card. It's sitting right over here on my Line 6 guitar amp. It looks so good, and I already have one on the shelf loose. So I was like, I'm keeping that on card.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you, dude. And speaking of you were talking about your Reborn Rex earlier. 33 says Reborn Rex is clean. It's a really nice figure.
Damn straight. Hell yeah, it is. I love that thing.
I know. I didn't even know what Reborn was 33 until a couple weeks ago, and Jacob and our buddy Connor, who is missing tonight on our stream, might be joining us later tonight. Were showing me some Reborn figures, and I was like, no, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hide the wallet.
Hide the wallet. It's fucked. Hey, look at this. Look who we have. We have Mama Eternal Mother. Thank you so much, Mama Collective. Good to see you.
Hey, Mama Collective. Hope you're having a good night, enjoying those ribs. She's cooking up some ribs, she said.
Ooh, oh, heck yeah. Love me. You can see I love me some ribs, okay? I got plenty of it, bro.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
but seriously, though, I really do. Ribs are freaking awesome, man.
Oh, man. They are fire. Too bad I can't have any right now. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
Ooh, we got something better than ribs to talk about.
My fat ass ain't gonna agree with that, bro. but this does look really awesome, though. Honestly,
Oh, so
is
what?
this NECA, bro? What I didn't realize what this. You sent a description. And shout out to Jacob. Shout out to you again, bro. I asked the guys if they wanted to do a stream, and bro, you guys didn't miss a beat. Y'all sent me instant pictures, and I was like, "Yep, save." So you put the
I love it.
description to everything. Was this NECA, bro, or what is this?
Dude, you're spot on. This is NECA. This is
Wow.
the 40th anniversary alien figure.
Incredible.
And it's obviously the first, based off of the first alien. This is known as Big Chap. It's based off of H.R. Geiger's designs. And that dude, man, what an interesting guy. If that guy, he, I think, grew up during World War II. And yeah, look at how much stuff it comes with. Oh my gosh, can't wait to talk about
Yeah,
this.
man.
So the poor dude grew up in World War II, and he's known for making these really kind of dark, kind of grotesque drawings. And as you can imagine, this it kind of fits that description. It's the Big Chap alien from, again, the first original Alien movie. So it's made by NECA. It's 9 inches tall, so it's a pretty big figure. Yeah, man. And it just looks extremely detailed. It looks really good. NECA is known for all of their horror stuff, so they make Predator stuff, and yeah, totally just 33. It looks really good, man. Looks incredible. Friday the 13th and stuff like that. They have a lot of cool and interesting things. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, Stone's got a Predator right there. Look at that. Holy shit. Speak of the devil.
This is actually a NECA as well, and this is this is actually one of my first NECA figures I ever got in my collection. This is the what is it, 89, I believe, Jungle Hunter.
The Jungle Hunter, man. Yeah, look at that.
Me and my brother loved the Predator movies, and now Jacob and Connor, they're talking about Alien all the time, and I watched Alien Earth, so now I'm kind of digging the xenomorphs and shit. But this is NECA is just goated when it comes to paint and sculpt, man. Like, look at that, dude. All of these dreads are like individually, like every single one is painted underneath. It's insane, bro.
Man, that's wild. And honestly, these things aren't very pricey too for what you get and for the size. I mean, he's got his classic Predator slice, and I call them the slice and dicers. Will just shred you to bits. He's got his Predator mask. I'm sure he's got other accessories that Stone doesn't have on him right now.
Yeah, man. He's got like a spinal column, and yeah, bro.
Oh, damn, that's gnarly. And that's the thing is I love about NECA is they are willing to go the extra length to make it gnarly and crazy.
Yes. But so as good as this Predator looks, I can only imagine, and you can see just all the detail that this. I mean, look at all the texture detail in between. The xenomorphs are one of the most interesting, wild looking creations that we have outside of like Star Wars, creatures.
Oh yeah, totally. It has a very biomechanical look to it. So it's got looks like it has like pipes and cords and stuff like that running throughout the body. And like Stone said, it is one of the most crazy kind of gnarly things outside of like a Star Trek, Star Wars, like weird type sci-fi stuff. It's pretty far out there. And yeah, I was showing this to my mom earlier, and she got freaked out. So it's pretty crazy, man. The design of this thing, and I guess the lengths that they went to make the design of this perfect was just astronomical. So what they had to do, they found this really tall dude from Nigeria, and he ended up being the actor because he was so tall and lanky, and he fit the suit right. Down to like there's a skull in the carapace, which was fogged up in the movie, so you actually couldn't see it in the movie. But they even got that down too. So like what Stone was saying, the detail on this thing is just amazing, and just a very iconic movie monster. So pretty cool to have.
Scary. Yeah, and did you say that this was a 9-inch figure? For people that don't know, NECA is already a 7-inch scale line, and like you were saying, it's not expensive for the amount of paint and detail that you get. They're obviously, like you were saying, Jacob just already said, they're not the most highly articulated or anything, but like for the value, $35, and you get a box packed with accessories and an insane screen accurate sculpt and just insane precise paint apps. I feel like that's like really the sweet spot for $35, and you can get all that. My wife is Mrs. Stone is obsessed with NECA horror, so I feel like if we get more into Alien, I could definitely see her adding this to her horror shelf.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad she's getting into the NECA horror. That's cool.
Yeah, dude, she's oh my gosh, she's got Beetlejuice, she's got Jason, Freddy Krueger, she's got Leatherface, she's got Ghostface. Like she's an official collector now. I said, babe, you're a NECA collector. You're officially. I feel like once you get past like 4 or 5 figures, I feel like you're not dabbling anymore. I feel like you're collecting. If you have 4, 5 or more, that's like that's a collection, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Man, she's an official collector now.
Absolutely, dude. She's really getting into it. And she's starting to learn like how the figures move and the paint. She's starting to like really learn like about the figures themselves and the accessories that come with it too, dude. This is what Mrs. Stone has not seen yet. She has not, and I was explaining this to her, and she was just kind of looking at me weird. This it looks crazy though, bro. It looks wild.
Dude, it's cool that it comes with this. I mean, not only do you get Big Chap, but if you go back one slide, Stone, please.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
So there's Baby Big Chap. That's the chest burster from, and if you haven't seen it, I'm not really spoiling much. I'm sure you understand what happens, but that's Baby Big Chap, which is pretty funny that it comes with that. But the detail on that, even let alone like with all the blood and the slime and stuff. I mean, that's nasty, man. It looks pretty crazy. I would not want that thing slithering around my place at all.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't like creepy crawly things. No, bro.
And then you get, there you go. This is probably the worst part about the whole Xenomorph life cycle.
Hell yeah, dude.
The face hugger thing. Oh, man.
Thank you, 33.
Yeah, and it comes with the egg and the face hugger, so you get 4 items total, which is pretty sick for, I think on Big Bad, you know, they usually upcharge it a little bit, so this is going for like $48, I think, on Big Bad.
Yeah.
But still, really good price for what it comes with, and like Stone was saying, it's a bigger figure, so I'm really hyped for this thing, and stoked that we're talking about it in case anybody else wants to pick one up. You can go and snag one.
And, you know, I know like Big Bad, you know, it's kind of like going to a local comic shop, you know, and you see a figure you've been wanting, it's a couple bucks more. Sometimes I'm willing to pay a little extra if it means keeping the, you know, third party, like the actual honest third party stores alive, or like a mom and pop's comic store, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, that's really freaking cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool box. I think Connor sent this, the Funko. Are you familiar with this, Jacob?
Yeah, man. So this is from the most recent episode of Alien Earth. That's episode number 4. The episode 5 airs tonight, each Tuesday. And this is the, oh man, I can't remember the name. I just call him Mr. Octo. It's Mr. Octo. And yeah, he gets a hold of a sheep. We'll just leave it at that. What's up, Angels? So we don't spoil the show for anybody like Stoned here, but yeah, that's pretty funny that Funko made a figure of that, and it's an exclusive. Wow,
it sure is Funko exclusive. Yeah,
that's pretty funny, man. Yeah,
here's another set of Funkos.
Yeah, so there we have the Xenomorph from Alien Earth and Wendy, the synthetic. And Wendy was a human consciousness planted into a synthetic, or so we think. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And those are Funko Pops as well. Sorry, Rue's making a bunch of noise.
Oh no, you're good. You're good, bro. All right, I know Jacob's excited. Yeah.
All right.
More Mafex.
Some more Mafex here. This is probably one of the cooler Mafex, very, very tempting, probably even more so than the Wolverine. He just looks so freaking cool, man. And I don't know what you think, or if you have an opinion, Stoned, on the SHF Deadpool compared to the Mafex, compared to even the Marvel Legends. Like, there's 3 really good Deadpools out there that you can get, but I just love the accessories. I love the faces, the different expressions that you can apply to this is just great. You have the dog as well that he comes with. What's his name again?
Oh,
dude. I can't remember.
I need to watch. Me and Mrs. Stone loved that movie. I need to watch it again.
Nice.
Damn, I can't remember, dude. Damn
So
it.
you got him as well. That's just in
Yeah.
his hair. His hair is the best part. I mean,
Yep.
it's so freaking funny. But he also comes with the samurai swords. He's got 2 different
Sick.
Desert Eagles. He's got the the Wolverine claws,
bro.
and then he's got the knife. And I'm guessing like it's like a platinum bone. I don't remember what that's from necessarily.
Yeah, like his adamantium. That was like his leg or his arm, and he was using that. And he was straight up just like knocking motherfuckers out with it, bro. Knocking
oh
motherfuckers.
gosh!
Is
So
that baby knife?
Is that? I thought a baby knife was super
Baby
tiny,
knife
but I
is
think
smaller
you're
than
right.
that. That's right. That's right. Baby knife. That's not baby knife. My bad.
That's okay. But he comes with the knife too, so he's decked out. So
what's your favorite accessory out of all these here, man? I'm really feeling the when he ties Wolverine's like knuckles to. I think this is the coolest thing in the thing,
Yeah.
in the pack. What do you think, man?
I love the classic samurai swords, but also the Desert Eagles go hard as well.
The gold or the regular?
I feel like for Deadpool, the gold.
The only thing I have to remember him by are these 2 gold-plated Desert Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
They're perfect. Mafex absolutely nailed it with these accessories. So dust.
Oh,
hell yeah, Brian.
Oh, Lord. So this is really cool, man.
And I know you're probably not picking this up, but I mean, we just had to talk about it. The different expressions that he comes with are fantastic. I love this face. I probably would pose him just like that if I picked this up, but just not my shelf type of thing. I don't need to be getting into collecting over $100.
Bro, you're not lying. Yes, dude, you're not lying, bro. I have the Marvel Legends Deadpool and Wolverine, and I really enjoy that figure. Obviously, it's going to be nowhere near like a Mafex, but it really I'm very satisfied and pleased with it. But this thing looks awesome. The one thing that the Marvel Legends is missing is like some of the more goofy hands, like that the SHF or the Mafex is going to come with, so you can get like do the heart hands or like this kind of like the blood. I love this is Deadpool, and I feel like from a Marvel Legends, I just kind of have him with his gun with his Desert Eagles, and he looks badass. Wolverine's kind of like wide, but it would be cool to have an extra Deadpool to kind of do something like goofy. I feel like that would be cool.
Yeah,
that looks awesome.
I think Connor has his writing like one of the werewolf figures.
That's awesome.
Pretty funny. So silly, goofy stuff like that, So really interesting.
Yeah, I do need to do that. Yeah, it's one of the old talking heads. You do the app too.
Oh, that's cool, man. What?
Yeah, dude, it's sitting. It's this thing right here, bro. I've been meaning to do it forever. It's like you download the app. It's this thing.
Nice. No way.
It's like a fish tacos to go box. It's really fun. That's how it's like modeled after.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That would look great, honestly, on your shelf too.
It came out in 2020. Oh, and yeah, dude, it's so cool. Like it's like actual fabric on there too. Like it's actually really rad. I don't want mean to derail the stream or anything.
No, not at all. That's sick.
Yeah. But so there is the Mafex Deadpool, and now this is something that Connor sent us. I'm not familiar with HIYA toys, but when I seen this, I was like, "Yo, that's pretty badass." I messed with a Godzilla figure at my local comic shop when me and Mrs. Stone went, and I don't know if it was the SHF Godzilla, Jacob, but the way that the tail was segmented, it was like every piece moved. I was like, "Yo." It was like $60, so I feel like it was a SHF, but I'm not sure. I was like, "Bro, this is cool." I'm not even a huge Godzilla fan, nowhere near like you and Connor are, but like I was like, for like as a toy, is very cool, like really, really cool.
Wow, that's awesome. Was it pretty big, or do you think it was like SHF size? Like
he was
like
about
a 7, 8, 9 inch.
Yeah, but he was still hefty. Like he was like a chunk of plastic, but he was probably about like this.
Okay,
like not too.
I wonder what it was. I wonder what it was.
I should have took a picture of it and sent it to Connor. He probably would have known.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's this one or whatever,
Godzilla from blah blah blah, and
exactly
this year, and it's So I don't. I mean, this is pretty freaking sick. I do know it's from Kong versus Godzilla because I know that's when Godzilla defeats that other kaiju and like absorbs its power partially, I believe.
Yeah.
And then also gets like a ton of radiation dumped on him when that when the professor nuked, when he went down into Godzilla's lair and like nuked him to like revive him.
Shit. Yeah, yeah.
So this is like, you know, like peak Godzilla as far as like his strength goes, I believe, in this alternate universe, this Kong versus Godzilla universe. So pretty wild freaking looking toy in my opinion. It's huge. I know Stone just showed a photo. It's 18 centimeters big, large, 18 centimeters tall. So that's pretty large, and it'll take up a decent amount of space on your shelf. But if you have room for this and you're a Godzilla fan, this is pretty freaking cool. HIYA Toys, I know, has made a ton of different versions of Godzilla. The one that I saw when I was a kid was, I believe, the one that came out in 2003. You took the words right out of my mouth. I might be wrong. We might be wrong, but I think it's 2003, bro. I was that Godzilla for Halloween when I was a kid.
That's awesome.
And so, and I really enjoyed the one that came out, I think, in 2012.
Shit.
That, you know, that Godzilla.
Where's Connor?
I know, right? Damn it, Connor. No, I'm just kidding.
You would know exactly. Yeah, just kidding. 2003 was goated though, man. That's my favorite one of all time.
Yeah, but have you seen the more recent one? The one that I think it was in
I watched. -1 is the only one. There was one that Connor. So I told him, I was like, "Hey man, I watched -1. Which one should I do next?" And I forget which one he told me. This was like about a month or so ago, maybe even longer. But -1 was okay. It was okay. But I get like how the culture of Asia was at the time, and they were like very reactive and like, because the movie can seem a little cheesy and drama at times, but that, like, from what Connor told me, that was just like literally how they were at that time period. That's just how the culture was. I was like, oh, that's I didn't realize that. But overall, movie and the graphics was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and that was, pardon me, that was the dog. That was a low budget film as well. For the most part. So they to me, that just made, when you put that into consideration, it made it even better, the movie.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
But 33, it wasn't Singularity Point, it was the 2014 Godzilla movie that came out with Elizabeth Olsen, and it was Bryan Cranston was in it for a little bit. If you remember that. Yeah, so that one was really good. I enjoyed the 2014 Godzilla a lot. So check that one out if you like Godzilla. Yeah. So, but this thing, would you be picking that up, Stoned?
The Godzilla, man. So I'm getting more into Godzilla because of Connor, obviously, and like just kind of watching the movies. But I don't know if this is necessarily for my shelf. Now,
yeah,
I think it looks amazing, and I can't, like, there is some really cool. I've seen some pictures of it pulling off some really neat poses. You can see it looks like double joints in here, and then like the elbows look like they're gonna be. The articulation on this looks really good, and obviously the sculpt is sick. Like, obviously, look at the spikes, dude. Like, it's cool, and it goes all the way down his tail. That like vibrant pink. It's like a translucent. It looks cool, and like, if I was to have a Godzilla, this would probably be a cool one to add. Like, this is kind of like, I like the look of that, because the old school Godzilla is cool, but I like the more modernized look for the most part for Godzilla, and this is kind of pretty rad, man. I would, if it was ever a good price, I would pick it up. But honestly, probably just not for my collection at the moment, not for my shelf.
Totally feel you, and I totally get it. Yeah, man.
Same for you, bro. Kind of a little selective, not really.
Yeah, the space, the size of this thing would just be too much. Like, it might fit on the bottom of the dino shelf, but that's where all the Hammond collection is.
Yes, spit, bro. So, yes, dude.
So I'm gonna keep that how it is. And 33, this is the HIYA Toys Godzilla versus Kong Godzilla figure that you can find on Big Bad Toy Store, for example.
Hell yeah, it's like Empire or something. I forget the name of it, but it is HIYA Toys, like Jacob said. And then we have Hypochondriacs in here. What is up, Hypochondriacs? Hope you're doing well. And he says they went with generic soldier man and genetic nurse lady over enemy winning Emmy-winning Bryan Cranston as the main character. Huh? Yeah, because I forgot that -1 got an Emmy. I totally forgot about that.
That's a
And
good
we
point.
have Bender Rodriguez in the house. What's up, Bender? Sorry to cut you off. Check it, my bad, bro.
No, it's okay. What's up, Bender?
Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you all for hanging out with us. See, we got 11 people. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. And please go check out my buddy Star Wars Collective's channel as well. He has great content over there. And if you enjoy my stuff, I have a feeling you'll enjoy his too. And 33 says, "Oh, okay, nice. Thank you, Star Wars Collective." Yeah, man.
You're very welcome. And thank you, Stone, for the shout out.
You're welcome, bro. That's what we're all here for, man.
Yeah.
We'll keep things trucking. Jacob, do you have any? Do you want to talk about this, or do you want to kind of skip through to some other stuff? Because I'm not. It looks badass, but I am not familiar with. This is from the same. This Godzilla that we were just looking at. This creature is from the same movie, I think, because it said the Empire thing. So I know they're tied in together. It looks wicked. Looks cool as shit.
The only thing is, I think he's an ice monster. Is the only comment I have, and he does some damage. So, and he's also a big figure too. Wow, 17 centimeters tall, dude.
And that's him on all fours, bro. Like he's like, that's insane,
man.
And look at the spikes.
Yeah. Look at those spikes, man. The color is really pretty on that. The light blue at the top going down, kind of like an icicle.
Yeah, man. Jacob, is it wild that I'd rather have this than Godzilla?
No, because this thing is sick, and just the size of this thing, it'd be really fun to like. Damn, and even you can stand him up on both legs just like Godzilla, and he would tower over it.
That's insane, dude. It looks really cool, and just look at all the osteoderms and the scales and that blue. Like purple and blue is one of my favorite colors. Obviously, it's in my logo. Purple and blue just complement each other. Like they're both cool colors. This is a beautiful looking figure. And then look at the gums. It's like I wonder. It's hard to tell. You know how they do Nanmu, Jacob? Like when they do that nice gloss on the inside. I wonder if that's how this is.
That's a good point. Yeah, that would make bring it to life even more. That as far as detail goes.
Absolutely, bro.
Wow.
Look at the nails, dude. There's like purple, blue on the nails, dude. I kind of fuck with that. It's just like. You know what that reminds me of, Jacob? The JP3 Raptors, the Blood Knight and the White Queen, they have that like hue of red on their feet, like it's stained, you know?
Good point, man. That is a great one. Yeah. Wow.
Cool. That's awesome, man. That's really rad looking, man. So hopefully Connor will be able to join us later and give us some insight to these crazy looking animals.
Yeah, without a doubt. Man. Wow. So
just crazy.
I think that's Mecha Ghidorah, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. I think that was the name of it when I was like saving the pictures.
Which is pretty crazy that that beast came back. Man, that's pretty sick, dude.
Look at the detail on this dude. Like that's just like the sculpt on the dragons is cool, but like there's some normally I'm all about like nature and shit, but there's something about this mechanical dragon right here is just like insane.
Yeah, you know, it breathes fire too. It's like epic.
Damn, so that's epic. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Another cool one. This is kind of rad. This is from the older ones, I think. The older Godzilla.
Yeah, this is like and Godzilla is pretty old. I can't remember what year it came out, but this kind of reminds me of the ice guy a little bit, but just a different color.
Yeah. It's like an armadillo, a porcupine, and a snapping turtle all in one. Look at the spike, and it's almost like got a dinosaur appeal, like almost like an ankylosaur, or it's kind of like the spikes go all the way down the tail. And I reckon that's a bendy wire, of course. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get it in that pose.
Oh,
and then yeah, because if you look at this other one, see how the tail's going out this way, and then the tail sways. So that must be a rubber wire tail. I'm not familiar with HIYA toys at all. So Connor would probably be able to tell us if they've done that or not before. But that's definitely classic Godzilla. Look at that, dude. Oh
wow. OG.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty rad.
Interesting.
For classic Godzilla fans, I could definitely see them wanting to put this on their shelf. This is really cool.
Yeah. If you're a fan of the OG and the classic stuff, I wonder if Connor would pick any of these up.
I wonder. Let me make sure. Okay, I want to make sure he wasn't in here or anything. Uh, these are not SH Monster Arts, which is our buddy Connor is very knowledgeable on as well. But these are all still HIYA Toys 33. Yeah, it just came, man. It just came. Yeah, thank you, moderator Brian. 1954 Godzilla. Absolutely.
Yeah,
awesome,
man.
awesome. Blas says, I've got a SHF Godzilla and it's amazing. I'm interested in seeing these in person. Yeah, dude, Have you ever seen or handled a HIYA toys in person, Jacob, by chance?
I haven't, man. I wish they would sell
Yeah.
them at like Target and stuff, but
Yeah,
I
dude.
wonder if the price is just a little too out of the normal shopper's kind of price range.
Yeah, I think HIYA toys are a little pricey, but it's like SH Monster Arts. It's like the it's worth every penny,
Okay, so they're
33
more
years
like
old.
cream of the crop.
Yes. Yeah, dude. It's like, because you're not just gonna see, you be very, very selective at certain comic shops or places that have like a hot toys section. It's
Yeah.
just kind of like creme de la crop, like it's got to be a certain market and buyer, something you don't
Yeah.
see a lot. And 33, you're very welcome, man. Very, very welcome. And so those are cool. This is rad. All right, now this is I don't know if Mrs. Stoned is watching, but I really wanted to Jacob, I want to hear your opinions on this because my wife loves Harry Potter, and she's obviously, as I said earlier, she's collecting figures. She's got her whole NECA section and everything, but she's been wanting to get into Harry Potter. And I think, was it Toy Biz that did them back in the day? There's not many Harry Potter action figures out there, but then when SHF dropped that they were doing Harry and Voldemort, I think a lot of people got hyped about it because Harry Potter was, for us 90s babies, me being born in 95, Jacob, we're close to the same age. Harry Potter was just like kind of a staple in our early childhoods, whether it was X-Men or Spider-Man, Star Wars. Harry Potter was up there too, man. But this thing, how do you feel about this, dude?
I was completely shocked when I saw this. I did not expect this to pop up on the big bad little feed that they had on the Tamashii Nations area. So yeah, this is from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So this is like the first time we actually get to see Voldemort come to like form, which is pretty wild. But about the figure, this is made of cloth, obviously, but there's a wire inside, so you can really display and kind of get some dynamic posing out of his costume overall, which is pretty sick. You can really make him look like he's dueling with Harry, which there is a Harry Potter figure that we'll talk about here. But yeah, the facial parts, they are digitally painted by Tamashii. It looks phenomenal. He's got two different types of head parts. So the kind of grimacing face, like he's going to cast an Expelliarmus on you, and then just the normal head, which is probably how I would pose him, just the stoic face. But he's also got 4 types of interchangeable wrist parts. So for different expressions with his hands, it comes with the wand and magic effect parts and stuff like that. So I was pleasantly surprised, man, when yeah, look at that. When we saw this, I had to send it to you so we could chat about it. So
absolutely, dude.
Voldemort is a pretty gnarly villain. I wouldn't say he's like Darth Vader level, but
Right.
he's a pretty evil mofo. So yeah, man, very, very cool.
Do you know what these are going for by chance, Jacob?
Probably
around the $100 range, I'd reckon. Probably 120,
yeah.
I'd assume.
Yeah, this is going for 150.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, and wow. Harry's going for 100.
Man, that's a lot for a 1/12 scale figure, man. I know it's next level, I'm sure. I know SHF is awesome. But damn, man, I have the SHF model here on my desk. It's a beautiful figure. It's menacingly sick and it moves so good, but man, when you start getting into that, I also bought it for $50. It's not now I'm not saying $150. If you were a super hardcore Harry Potter fan, I would never judge somebody for spending $150 on this. And if it makes you happy, that's all that matters. That makes me happy. I just personally, it's got to be somebody really, really special for my IP that's near and dear. And Harry Potter is cool, but it's not like there for me just yet. Not $150 there, but the wire. I didn't even realize this was wired until I was looking at the other picture and you mentioned it, Jacob. But
Yeah.
as I said, it is worth the value. Yeah, everything. I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's just, to me, I'm thinking like, damn, that's about a third of a Hot Toy or something like that, you know,
Right.
or like 4 or 5 Marvel Legends if I play my cards right. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, and if it means that much to you, then it's worth it. Bly.
Exactly, Jacob. And yeah, it's spitting. Only the difference is Star Wars is real. Damn straight, my friend. Tell him, Bly.
But
yeah,
with that,
it's right, 33.
Yeah.
It's
With
pricey.
that being said, like you said, if it's worth it for you, I'm not a huge Harry Potter toy guy. I don't really know if they even have a huge market for that because it is a Warner Brothers thing, and Warner Bros is pretty strict and stringent on their IPs and stuff like that. So,
Yes.
but it's interesting, you know, SHF must have acquired the license because they are calling it Harry Potter and Voldemort. So, you know, it's not like a secret name like Ghostly Faced Wizard or something like that. You know,
good point. Very good point, man. Yeah, they must have gotten the right to use their name directly.
So that's pretty cool. Shout out to SHF for pulling that off. And maybe maybe it's easier than I thought. But what I'm trying to get at is for those who are huge into Harry Potter, I don't know if there's a ton out there. So if you wanted some in your collection or wanted to even start a Harry Potter collection, I guess you could start with this. It is like cream of the crop, you know, kind of pricey, but they look so cool. Yeah,
they do look awesome. SHF is highly credible, And then this, and I don't know why the pictures are so blurry because I saved them in my browser. But anyways, this thing looks awesome, dude. This thing looks so good.
Right, man. So Harry Potter from the Goblet of Fire represented in his house gear, his Gryffindor house gear. And as you can see, there's 2 different head sculpts. We have the kind of more fighting Grimace face, and then there is the classic Stoic face when he's holding the Goblet of Fire itself, which is sick. It looks really good, especially the Stoic face. I think it looks incredible. But
the Stoic face, it's very clean. The hair looks. This looks like in the Goblet of Fire. That's the 4th one, correct?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it's the 4th one. Yeah.
Chat, and if anybody in chat, feel free to correct me. Isn't Goblet of Fire the 4th Harry Potter film? This is. It'd be cool if this was like an actual thing. The way it lights up, I know that's probably just photography, of course, but man, this is a really cool shot.
Yeah.
Expecto Patronum.
So cool, man. Very, very fun.
Rad.
Very fun.
Looks really good. Are you gonna pick any of these up, Jacob? What are you feeling like, man?
I'm thinking
a little out of your range.
If it maybe just out of my price range, if they were a little well, you know what? Yeah, I might be able to find it on AmiAmi or something like that. But they're pretty pricey. So they're even going for on Sideshow for same thing, $100 for Harry, $150 for Voldemort. So yeah, man, I think just a little too pricey.
Thank you, 33.
Yeah. Nice, heck yeah. So probably ultimately a pass, but I figured this would still be fun to talk about, and I think Mrs. Stone would be interested in this as well. So
now, if Harry's going for 100, I'll probably have to split that with Mrs. Stone if she wants it bad enough. I'll be like, hey, baby, I'll pay 50, you pay, just because she needs it on her shelf. She needs some kind of Harry Potter reference, Harry Potter representation, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely, man. 100%. Awesome. Totally worth it.
And then speaking of now, I think it was 33 earlier that said something about Monster Arts. Now this was sent to our buddy Jacob, and if he comes in later, we'll bring all this back up and let us get his thoughts. But this is the Hungarian Horntail, which is also from the Goblet of Fire, and it looks fucking rad, dude. The sculpt on this thing, look at all the cuts of you know this thing is going to move when it's got a bunch of cuts like that, and I know that can turn some people off, but I don't know, man, especially for somebody in photography, once you kind of get that thing posed up and get it looking good, those lines will melt away by the time you start having fun with it. Look at the teeth, and it just looks awesome, man. What kind of vibes are you feeding off of this, Jacob. How are you feeling, bro?
I didn't even know that this was the thing until right now.
Dude, when he sent it in the group chat, I was like, bro, this is a rule of cool pickup because the dragons.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Skyrim fan. This is just rad. This is just so cool.
Yeah, this is wild. I thought that the Horntail was one of the cooler dragon designs that came out of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Stone, I don't know if you saw Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. That shows some really badass dragons as well, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of recommendations, but I haven't yet.
Okay, no worries. But even just to check out the dragons, if SH Monster Arts made some of the Game of Thrones dragons, I'd be in 100%. This, however, is still really tempting. I want to know what the price is, and I want to know the size because it looks like the wingspan is pretty large.
It looks big. I wish there was like another figure, like even if it was a SHF figure, just for scale of reference, because there's no telling how big this will be, dude. You know?
Yeah, man. Good point there.
Blah says, I mean, you want a figure or a statue? I'll take the cuts and gaps if it means like I'm absolutely Blah. That's what I always say at the end of the day, man. Like, you know, if you're complaining about cuts and hinges, like then just buy statues. You know, that's how I feel. You know?
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
Yeah, totally.
Any other thoughts, bro, on this you want to share?
Would you pick it up if you had the space and if it was the right price? Say if this was, and it's not because Voldemort's 150, but say this was 150. Was that worth it?
150 for this would be an easy pickup because I can just see, let alone the sculpt and the amount of paint on here, but somebody had to go into a software or whatever and like engineer where to put all these cuts and how it was going to move. I could see all that. And then just the piece count alone, putting this figure together and the mold, every piece you see is a separate sculpted mold. So like those are all bits and pieces that they have to pay for. And we all know in the action figure community, molds are not cheap. That's probably the most expensive process of the, other than distributing, shipping, yada, yada. It just goes hand in hand. But making the actual figure, dude, it's such an art that goes into it. And I feel like we all get wrapped up with what's new and what's coming, what's bad, what's this. Like we forget why we're even in it sometimes. And it's for the appreciation that we can bring these things that we see in TV shows and movies and video games to life and like have it in physical representation in our hands. And it just brings, that's the point. That's the whole point of it. So for 150 though, bro, I think this is 150 is an instant pickup. But like you were saying, with that Voldemort being 150, you can, bet this is a lot more. I want to hear what you think. What's the most you'd pay for this figure, Jacob?
Oh,
I don't know Monster Arts, so I'm not familiar with pricing,
Yeah, me too, man. I would say this probably is going to go on Big Bad for 169. Hey.
You think so, though? Actually,
you know what? Let me check if you don't mind me checking for.
No, bro, please, by all means. But this thing, dude, I just y'all have heard me say it a bunch of times. Me and my buddies, we're absolutely obsessed with Nanmu right now. We also all collect Hammond collection. If you're not, any of you aren't familiar with that, it's Jurassic Park dinosaurs, highly articulated line. But Nanmu does more than that. They also do like some scientific accurate sculpts and stuff like that. But something like this, that's a little more, obviously, it's Harry Potter, of course, so it's not a real creature, but it's just rule of cool, man. And the sculpt, the wings, all the folds of the skin, you can see all the ridges, all the spikes coming off of here, the teeth, the way the jaw opens, and just again, I cannot stress enough to people about like the engineering that goes into making an action figure articulated. It's just a lot that goes into it. So I'm really curious to see how this is gonna move because I hear nothing but good things about Monster Arts.
Dude, straight up.
Thank you, man.
The only info that I found was everybody's just saying it's peak, but I can't find much more about that. It's like really early release. Yeah. But so I can't give you the size, like a scale for reference, unfortunately, and or a price, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good, dude. I'm thinking if Voldemort's 150, I wouldn't be surprised if for Monster Arts and just the amount of paint and sculpting that I see on this thing, I wouldn't be surprised if they were asking like 350 plus, honestly. And maybe I'm way off. I might be way off. Maybe it's like 250 or 300, but I feel like 350 is a safe range to play it with just the amount of plastic, the amount of paint, and just the amount of time that went into the sculpt and articulation, engineering, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey man, that could be, and I would say that's probably fair because you're right. A lot went into making this, so super friggin' badass.
So that is very interesting. This
Ooh.
is something I'm very excited to talk about. This was just revealed a couple days or weeks ago. This is the new SHF Gamerverse Spider-Man. So there's been a lot of stuff. Like a lot of the companies are getting like they're getting kind of a bit by the bug of this Marvel versus Capcom, the video game thing, and they've all been kind of going off of that whole franchise and everything. So you can see this is not your typical proportion Spider-Man. It's much more like the bigger thighs, bigger shoulders. It's very much modeled and after the game and how he was designed. But again, SHF, you know it's going to move well. I don't have the pictures of all the accessories, but he's got some cool shit he comes with. You can just see, look at this lunging pose right here. Just so cool, man. Just you got the big eyes. I'm assuming these are going to be sculpted web lines, which is what I prefer. Just a classic comic book early era Spider-Man. And look at this pose right here, dude.
Oh, what?
The hand under the fucking leg. That is Spidey right there, dude. This is probably going to be one of the most quintessential Spideys, other than your Mafex 185, Jacob, that you get. And I cannot express how stoked I am to see what you think about that figure. But this is one. This is one I might do 150 on. And I know I sound crazy. Like I can't imagine spending that much on a fucking 6-inch action figure. But for this dude, I could see it happening. I could see me budging and breaking the rules, you know. How are you feeling, bro, about this?
Man, I saw a picture of this, but I didn't actually, I guess, realize that it was SHF. I think I just saw it in glancing, like on Instagram or something. Anyway, this looks freaking killer. It looks like right up Stone's alley. The Todd McFarlane style comic with the big eyes. He's super jacked looking, so it's kind of different than Todd McFarlane, but it's like the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Bender's right. Spider looks jacked. Now I'm really interested in watching someone review the 185 because it is classic, but it's been out for a little while against this updated SHF one. That would be really cool. So looks like he's got some cool accessories. He comes with a web shield. It looks like he can get into some phenomenal poses as we've seen so far. So great for action figure photography. Yeah, man, look at that. That's just doesn't get more Spidey, like Stone said. So and I think the colors are really nice too. It's a little bit more of a lighter blue and a lighter red, or maybe it's just the photos compared to like the Mafex, for example, because we are kind of talking about the two.
No, but thank you for saying that, because you're hitting the nail on the head. I totally agree. I love the more, like, it's still a saturated color, but it's a little bit of the lighter blue and red, and I think it looks great.
It looks freaking fantastic. So cool, man. And his fingers too, like he could be like crawling into the wall or getting ready to like get into a battle or something like that.
Yeah, man. It's like there's actual like force applied against them, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. I just like the proportions.
The proportions, yeah, for sure. It looks very comic, comic styled, like his giant calves and all the way down to, you know, it tapers down into his ankle and his foot and stuff. And
like you were saying, Jacob, it's a little more bulky than Todd's Spider-Man, but like it still kind of fits that niche, that category of that realm of McFarlane comic Spidey, you know, a little bulkier.
Yeah,
God, I love the big eyes, dude. The web lines. I'm pretty sure those are sculpted. If it's SHF, I don't think they would just paint on web lines. So
yeah, I think you're spitting there. That's crazy, man. Wow,
so good, man. God, I love it. And you hit the nail on the head. The blues and the red on here just looks awesome. Looks so good.
Wow. And so, do we know this is officially 150? The price, or do you want me to check real quick?
Yeah, if you don't mind checking, absolutely, bro. If you don't mind, I'd love to see how much it's going for. I see we have 12, 13 people. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. And also check out Star Wars Collective after the stream. I have him and my buddy Connor's link in the description. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us on this Tuesday night. I appreciate y'all very much. Hope y'all are having a good time.
Heck yeah, man.
And Jacob, thank you for joining me tonight, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Always happy to be here, dude.
And Bender says, I like this Spider-Man better than Tom Holland Spidey. I think I agree with you, Bender. I think, and it looks great, 33. Totally agree, man. Absolutely. This is, I have 3 other SHF. I have the Maul, I have 3PO and R2, but this is, this is one that I would pick up if I couldn't get my hands on the 185 Mafex Spidey. This is awesome.
Man, they're basically the same price. This is going for $99.99 pre-order.
Ooh, that's,
yeah,
dude. Okay, so 100 is a lot more of an easier pill to swallow. It's still a lot for a 6-inch scale action figure, but
yeah.
Spider-Man, dude.
It's Spidey, bro. I know it's one of your favorites as far as Marvel goes. And the Mafex 185, brand new, still going for $94.99. So
yeah, dude, which is actually not bad when you think about it. It's like a definitive Spidey, dude. I can't wait for you to get that, dude. You're gonna lose your mind. I can't wait to hear it because I have the CT, and now granted, like I told you earlier in the stream, it's not a Mafex, but I kind of have an idea of how it feels, and I just feel like I can imagine. I'm very pleased with the CT, but when you get that Mafex, I can't imagine how well it's going to move and what kind of poses you're going to be able to pull off, bro. So excited for you, dude.
Oh, thanks, bro. Is this Gamerverse version in your wheelhouse?
Dude, honestly, yeah, this is one that I would have to budget out for, man. Like some people can get put off by like, they call it the underwear or the thong articulation because he's got like butt cheeks showing. But once you get these figures posed up, and these figures look good vanilla, like just standing put, but these are the figures that look amazing when you pose them. Like everything, all the weird articulation that turns some people off disappears because you're like, holy shit, I can do a cover. I can do a McFarlane cover, like it just moves like how Spider-Man would, like a spider, But I think this is one, Jacob. I'd like to figure out. I'd like to budget and try to snag this, man. It'd be really cool to add to the collection for sure. It's definitely in my wheelhouse for sure.
All right, I like that, man. I like that. If you do pick it up, I need to send you the Mafex so that you can do a comparison review.
Oh, dude, that would be cool, man. Yeah,
that'd be pretty sick.
That'd be very cool, and I would treat it with so much care. I would like hella pack it up back to you, dude.
You're just like
generous of you to off. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, tape like the fuck out of it. You get your shit in like, god damn it, Rob, or god damn it, Stone. Fucking duct tape, really, motherfucker. But man, thank you. That's a very kind offer, dude. That's very kind of you, man.
For sure, brother. Anytime, man.
So we'll keep it moving here, and speaking of Mafex, we have Venom, and I'm gonna let you take the floor, my friend. How are you feeling about this? Because you did send it to me. I love Venom. Obviously, Todd McFarlane, co-creator of Venom, and I'm a huge Todd McFarlane fan. This is more of a Tom Holland. Tom Hardy.
Yep,
more of a Tom Hardy Venom. Sorry, bro. I was naming everybody but fucking
Tobey Maguire. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire, exactly. But anyways, bro, let me quit yapping. How are you feeling about this, bro?
Oh man, when I first saw this, I was pretty blown away. Let There Be Carnage from the movie Let There Be Carnage. And so first off, we'll talk about the figure and then the pricing. This is 8.5 inches tall. So for Mafex, it's going to stand as it should, a little taller than Wolverine and Deadpool and the Gamerverse Spidey and stuff like that. That we were just that was SHF. So never mind.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But it's got 5 alternate head sculpts, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. And he's got accessories as well, and interchangeable hands. So for the size, for the detail, for the accessories that you get with this thing, I think it looks incredible. It is, unfortunately, now this is on Big Bad Toy Store. This is where I do most of my toy shopping. It's going for $179.99.
Good gracious.
Not including the tariff surcharge. So it's going to kick it up plus tax, plus shipping.
Damn.
So there's his one of his alternate head sculpts. And you can see that it is the Tom Hardy resemblance, which is pretty good, I would say, for the most part.
Yeah, agreed.
But Venom's always been super gnarly to me. The alien symbiote. I kind of like that whole concept, taking over Cletus here. So yeah, damn, Hunt 33. Just the vein work looks so gnarly. He's got kind of like a gloss, kind of like sheen to him, so it looks like he's kind of wet.
Yeah, man.
But again, it's going to be basically $200 out the door once tax and shipping and everything is considered. So it's just so pricey. But I mean, it is an import after all. Yada yada, import talk. So yeah, I don't know if it's definitely probably not going to be a pickup for me, but it's very tempting.
Yeah.
And there's so many different ways that you can pose it. So great for figure photography. I don't know how many Venoms, specifically the Tom Hardy Venom, they've made in the past, but
yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. So if you're a fan of the Tom Hardy Venoms, though, which I thought was pretty fun, not my favorite by any means, but this could be a definitive pickup. And if you didn't want to style him like this here that we're showing, you can do one of the other 4 head sculpts because there's a total of 5. So.
Did I save that picture? Oh, no.
That's probably the one I'd pose him up with. Just like that. That's like totally classic, iconic Venom, in my opinion.
The tongue and the eye, just really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like you said, that gloss on it, that's how he appears in the films, too. He's kind of got that like wet symbiote ooze look to him. Not as with Sam Raimi when he gets, his Venom was a little bit different, of course, Everybody's interpretation is different. That one's is really freaking badass, though.
Yeah, it is sick.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty sweet. He's got a bunch of accessories as well.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's
shield, the sights,
like back tentacles or something like that, like the sword. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's wild. Well, it's a cool toy. We had to talk about it. I figured. He's definitely a pretty iconic villain in Marvel, and I did just watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3, and that was really fun.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome, man.
Those are good movies.
Yeah, I love the Sam Raimi trilogy. That's me and my wife watch it all the time. I forget the dude who plays Eric in that 70s show does Venom. He does Eddie Brock in that movie.
Yeah, Topher something.
Yeah, something like yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So that is pretty cool. There's the full shot of. For some reason, when I saved the Deadpool earlier, or I'm sorry, the Wolverine, it didn't save right. But it's a great looking costume, great looking figure, as we talked about earlier. Yeah. There's the face sculpts. Oh, and then we have the Marvel Legends Wolverine helmet, which is pretty freaking cool, I gotta say. From the movie, obviously, you can see the cowl. It's very stylized, but it's sick, dude. What do you think, man?
Yeah, this is pretty rad. The person that was like modeling this and the photos that I saw just had like a sweatshirt on, and it still even looked really cool just with the sweatshirt. Yeah, so, but if you're imagine like a Wolverine cosplayer, like something for Halloween, perhaps like that, this would be pretty sweet. I like the weathering on it. It is totally classic Wolverine from the comics. It's just got that iconic Wolverine look, and yeah, it's just kind of like a rule of cool thing. If you're a big Wolverine guy like Stoned is, or a big fan of X-Men in general, if you had a stand like that, I think it would look really cool as like a desk piece or somewhere. Maybe not in like the collection room, even like somewhere in the living room, like on a stand, underneath like a lamp or something like that. So
yeah, man,
you could wear it. You could have it as a display piece. It's cool. It's Wolverine. Who doesn't like Wolverine?
I love the white eyes. I love the like you said, the weathering on the ears of the cowl itself, going back to it. And then just the texture on the suit itself, because obviously this is live action, so it is an actual fabric. It's a little bit different than animation and such. But the white eyes, again, this is probably going to be one, because I still want I was actually talking to Mrs. Stone about it the other day. I really still want the Marvel Legends Green Goblin mask.
Ooh.
Really bad, man. I think I'm gonna try to snag it. It's $100, which is really fair for those, but it's like a budget cosplay. And like you were saying, Jacob, perfect point. If you're a Wolverine cosplayer, this is like, if you don't have the time or money to make your own, which some people go absolutely hard with that. This is the next thing, man. And it can take a lot of the effort out of doing something that you love to do. Going to cons and cosplaying and such. But I love the white eyes. I love the fabric look of the texture look of the fabric, the weathering on the ears of the cowl. Like Jacob was saying, it is stylized after the film, but it does have that classic Wolverine look. It's the yellow and black with the big ears. It's classic, man. It's one of the coolest cowls in all of superhero history, point blank, period.
Hey, spin.
Look at the box right here, which is just typical packaging. But I like when they put a little bit of effort in and they make the box look cool. Obviously, I'm just going to throw it away most of the time now, but it is cool that they take the time to make it look cool and make it presentable. And it's just part of marketing and promotional, you know? I think it looks great.
Yeah, this thing is sick, man.
Absolutely, dude.
I can't remember the price on it either, but it's not super expensive.
I wouldn't think it's over 120 or 110. I feel like it would, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll get Wolverine taxed, you know? But I don't know. I would think they could do it for, I don't know. The Green Goblin mask looks like it's a lot more plastic, and it's like a full helmet, bro. Like it fully encases your head, whereas this is like, it's a little more, it's like a cowl rather than a helmet. It's a little more open, a little bit less material, it seems like, at least the way that I look at it. Maybe there's something about it that I don't know, or who knows? But yeah, I'm curious of the price on it too, as well, man.
I just looked it up. It's $99.99.
Oh, so yeah, $100. I'm in. I'm buying it. I'm buying it, bro. Sold. Got me. Where's my hammer? My gavel. Sold. Yeah, man. That's gonna be an epic piece. If I have like the Deadpool talking head, Wolverine, Green Goblin, I already have like my Star Wars buckets hung up and stuff. This would be just an epic piece, and it would be cool if they included a stand with it, like a little generic rinky-dink stand, even if it was just something to put it on would be cool. But
oh, well, guess what? A stand is included, my friend.
Oh, dude. Okay, that $100, you're getting one of the most cool and like realistic Wolverine helmets. And Deadpool and Wolverine was such an awesome film, so much fun, especially for someone that grew up in the early 2000s with the X-Men movies and such. That's an instant cop. $100 for the cowl and the stand. I'm getting this, dude. I'm getting that.
Oh,
that's
good,
awesome.
I'm glad I sent it your way.
Me too, man. And I seen this, and I was just like, I kind of didn't really pay it much attention, but like really looking at it now, that shit's badass. That shit's cool.
Right on.
Very cool.
Looks like Rebel Scum is taking off. See you later, Rebel Scum.
Rebel Scum, thank you so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Hope you glad you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoy the replay and have the great rest of your night, man. Thank you. Son of a collector myself. 33. Nice. Oh shit. Rodriguez says I saw a Star-Lord Legends helmet at Ollie's for Damn, that's crazy, man. Wow.
Nice.
That's cool, man. Yeah, you never know what you're going to find at Ollie's, man. That's very cool. And I thought I saved the here, give me one moment. I thought I saved the Nanmu pictures, but I don't see them in my files right here because I really wanted to talk about the Nanmu stuff with you guys, man. Yeah, I didn't save it. What the hell did I?
Oh man, no worries. No worries. Nanmu is a fantastic company. Huge fan. In fact, they make different types of figures. Not only do they make, which we're going to talk about, articulated figures, but they also do statues as well. And
yes,
I am really, as I get older, I'm more of a fan of the statues. Not that I don't like my figgies and my articulation, but for the dinos, these are all, I mean, they're essentially, they're seamless. There's no joints or anything, so really fun for photography, but they just look great. So they make two different types. They make the statues, and then we'll talk about the articulated versions here coming up soon. And that seems to be the direction that Nanmu is going now, is the articulated route. So
and
with that being...
I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm saving the Nanmu Rex buck now, and nice. I'm about to find the female because I want to talk about both of them. So the buck, Jacob is familiar. Obviously, we talk about these all the time. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, the buck is the male from the Lost World. The second movie has the more green and yellow. And then the first one is from the original JP, which is AKA Rexy is her name, and she's the more brown color schemed one.
Yep.
Let me find the female here, and I'm going to save these pictures just a moment. Thank you, chat, for giving me Caveman Cody a second, and Jacob, thank you for yapping for a moment, my friend.
Of course. And then I'll just read this little comment from 33. He says, yes. Nanmu is my top figure to collect. Also, really hyped for the saltwater crocodile.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, dude.
And
I thought I had all that saved. I don't know where it went, man.
man, computers. Sometimes you just can't rely on them, just like the Nightbot.
My damn fucking caveman ass too, dude. Okay, so I'll pull up the crocodile pictures in a minute, but I did save the Nanmu photos. So give me just a moment, everyone, and I will pull those up as well. Where you at? There we
So
go.
for the Nanmu stuff, you can get them off of Big Bad, but you're going to pay a little bit more. So what
Yes.
Stoned has he can attest to this. What Stoned has done is he's gone to Lana Time Shop. So if you're interested in any of these figures that we're going to talk about here coming up, Lana Time Shop is the way to go. And look at that
Yes.
thing, man.
Just reiterating what Jacob just said. Big Bad, if you want to get it, a little bit confusing situation is they were supposed to be due for theirs in October, and then I believe a lot of times said shipping November. So if you want yours a little bit earlier and you're willing to pay a little bit extra for it from Big Bad, just go ahead and get your pre-order there. However, I have good news about Lana Time, and I recommended to my buddy Jacob. Connor, our buddy Connor, also had very good experience with it. And I ordered my Indominus, which is their Valkyrie or their Berserker Empress, which is their Indominus Rex, their version of it. And I got the Tiger Stripe version. I ordered about a week and a half ago, and it's in Atlanta as we speak, all the way from Japan for $10 shipping. So I paid about $104 for it. Now this is a big figure. We'll see it in hand. I'll have a review on it, of course. Connor Colarusso has a review if you're interested in it. And I had all those pictures. I had all these pictures saved,
That's
but
okay,
definitely
bro.
looking forward to it, man. But
Yeah.
this thing
Yeah.
looks better than Hammond Collection, man. You know, and the price point roughly is about the same when you think about it. You know, like I believe the Hammond Collection T-Rex, granted this was a couple years ago, retailed for $75-$80, and this is going for about a little over 100 or something like that, 130, 125.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look at this thing compared to Hammond Collection, the sculpt is more screen accurate. The paint apps are extremely more clean and accurate, and just the amount of detail, and it's way more articulated. Honestly, you can see all these different cuts and hinges for the tail here. There's two different sections. There's an ankle, knee, elbow articulation, articulated jaw, and you already know Nanmu is going to kill it. Nanmu has probably some of the best teeth I have ever seen on any action figure, let alone animal figures. And just the wrinkles, the folds of skin, all the little bumps and osteoderms on the crest of the nose and the eyes, literally everything that you see in the film, they put it on these figures. Like it's honestly, it's mind blowing how good they are, and I love looking at them. I never get tired of it, and you can just see the gradients. There's an off white, a yellow, a green, a black, and then more yellow going along the top and his head, his tail. It's a beautiful looking figure, covered with paint.
Beautiful.
And which one are you going for, Jacob? And we'll talk about the brown one, and I'll go ahead and pull it up while. What do you think, bro?
Oh, it's really tough because this one right here that you just pulled up, it's the OG Rexy. It's classic Jurassic Park, and we all love the first Jurassic Park. You're very welcome, 33. Heck yeah, you're
very
welcome.
33.
Yeah, facts.
Absolutely.
However, with that being said, there is something about the buck, and what I think what sold me on the buck Stoned is the fact that he's got little cuts on his I guess his nose.
Yeah, you showed me. I didn't even notice it. Like right in here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. You might not be able to see it on stream, but there's tiny little sculpted scars, just like the animatronic had in Lost World. It's Jurassic Park. So I think that's what ultimately sold me. Plus the colors just look so, like you said, man, it's beautiful. The yellows with the black striping, the green going down into the kind of white, the off-white underbelly, and then the folds of skin and the veins and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm assuming they stand on their own. They probably do.
I think they do because they had dude, Jacob, I'm telling you, bro, I had all the pictures saved. I had the promo pictures before they even had paint on. It was just the test shots, like in the gray primer plastic. They had them both standing up. It was the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex facing each other.
Oh yeah, I remember that
I
one.
had it all, dude. I don't know what happened to it when I saved it, but it's just gone.
Damn, that's too bad, bro. Well, it's okay. We this is still perfect for us
Yeah,
to yap about.
thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Crazy attention to detail, huh?
Absolutely, dude. I think Jacob kind of sold me because at first I was thinking like, well, I gotta go with the original. I gotta go with the OG, man. Like, and you see the tail. No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections of the tail. I stand corrected. My bad.
Wow.
Um, and just look. You can see even from here this shot. Look at the gum, the wetness of the gums on the inside of the mouth, the teeth. Um, Original JP. I seen this brown, and I was like, dude, this is 93. This is 93 Rexy. But then Jacob started talking and he was like, man, I just can't get over the greens and the yellows on the buck. Da, 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 da. And I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? The paint job on it is honestly spectacular. And at some point in the future, I would like to pick up both of these. But
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go for Lost World first too. Are you gonna pick up both eventually, bro?
I don't think I'll pick up both. I
Okay.
do have back here on my Nanmu shelf. I already have. I have the female variant. Let's see, the female variant of the Jurassic Park Rex, but from the novel, and she has more of like a reddish brown color with black stripes, as opposed to the more brownish color with black stripes.
Yeah.
So subtle difference, nothing crazy, but that's the statue version. And then I have the Black Rock Tyrant, which is more of a black colored T-Rex, and he has like the male neck, like the dewlap and all that stuff. So I already have my male and female T-Rexes, so I'll probably just get the buck and be happy with that, because I do have the Indominus coming, which I know we'll talk about that. So,
Yes, sir.
but it's super tough to decide, just like 33 is saying here. So, but do you think I sold you on the bug, man? Yeah.
Dude, I think you got me on the bug, dude. I just started looking at the paint again. And I was like, God, it does look awfully incredible, you know? And
Right.
I was going
Mhm.
here. Let me. How do I do this? How do I do this? Share this tab
A-
instead.
And is it just me, or does it look like the buck kind of hides the articulation better for some reason? I don't know if it's the colors and with the different gradients and stripings and stuff, whereas the Rex has a little bit more neutral, not as many color tones, you know?
No, I think you're spitting, dude. I think that's exactly what it is. The contrast of the lines kind of get lost with the actual pattern of the paint of the buck. I think you're spitting, and with that more neutral brown, all those cuts they just kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Unfortunately, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think you're exactly right, bro. But God, they both look incredible. Both look so good. Like I just can't get over the wrinkles. Just the amount of wrinkles and the muscularity, the
Mhm.
wetness of the mouth. There is something about, and I know 33 was just saying it in chat earlier. There is something about the teeth on these Nanmu figures that is just like that translucency that they pull off, and the wetness in the mouth. It brings the figure to life. Like it really does. It's honestly it's phenomenal. It's really crazy what Nanmu is doing for the freaking price point.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. It's probably one of my favorite companies to watch and see what they do. They don't put out a ton of releases. Like I think this year alone, what did they do? The Raptor, the JP1 and JP2 Raptors,
Yes, the
the
Shadow Blade, Tiger
Indominus,
Blade. Yeah, yes.
and then the T-Rex, because Spino is probably not coming out until next year. I mean, we only got 3 months left of the year: September, October, November, December.
Yeah,
4.
like
Okay,
yeah, yeah. But like 2/3 of the year is up, so like who knows what else they could put out, you know?
that's
And it
true,
seems like
man.
they're sticking with the Jurassic Park theme, you know?
Hmm.
It'd be
Yeah.
cool to get a baby T-Rex, man. I want a baby T-Rex again.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, huh? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
33, you're spitting, man. Absolutely. Yeah, toe
okay.
articulation too. So cool, man. So
Damn.
cool. Okay, Sam, I hear you. Do
Yeah.
rather have God's. Yeah, rather. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Sorry, we can't. I didn't say that. I saved these pictures. I don't know what happened to them, so I can't zoom in on everything. But here is a look that we first seen before we got paint on the buck and Rexy, and you got to see how it stands. They're standing on their own. They kind of did this for fun, of course, just funny poses. But seeing the Spino and them stand together, and then obviously we have our first look at the test shot Spino, and the sculpt I love my Mattel Spino. Again, shout out to Jacob. He helped me. He hooked me up with that a couple months ago. Love that figure. Thank you, bro.
You're
But
welcome.
this one, man, the sculpt on it is just, it's far more screen accurate. You know, especially when you start watching guys like Marco Makes. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with him. Also, another great channel, very big content creator, YouTuber. Marco Makes. He's a graphic designer and stuff, and he really shows you like he actually like 3D prints and makes his own files and like puts his own head sculpts on some of his Mattel figures and kind of like fixes them or like repaints them to make them more accurate. With that being said, though, I love my Hammond collection. I love being able to buy a figure straight off the Target shelf and take it home and boom, I have Jurassic Park representation or dinosaur representation. However, Nanmu, as we've all known, it's next level, man. The detail is just fucking unreal, and I want to keep supporting them. I want to keep buying it. And ever since Connor told me about this place, this studio, I've been enamored. And I got my G3 Raptors. It was history from there, man. Freaking history.
Love it, man. They're so fun. Look at that.
The final shot of JP3 when he snaps the Rex's neck, man. That was a hard moment for me as a kid. I was like, who the fuck is this Spino motherfucker taking my T-Rex out, bitch?
And some people speculate that was the baby T-Rex from the Lost World, so that makes it even sadder.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. That's
an
interesting theory. Yeah.
I don't know if that's
that's a very interesting theory. Wow.
But I'll go for it.
Yes, dude. Sorry, to cut you off, Jacob. 33. Yes. Don't they have a third color too, like the swamp green, or is that part of the two?
So it's the OG color, and then the speckled color, like 33 is saying. Yeah, so you're right. You guys are right. Awesome. There's just two. They look amazing.
Hell yeah, 33. And glad you know Marco Makes two, man. That's awesome.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, the swamp green one.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the one I'd go for. I'd probably grab the swamp green just because by Mattel, I'm happy with it. Like, it's cool. It'll be nowhere near this, but that swamp green just looked so cool, bro. And I love green.
It's based on the Lost World.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Learned something tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Very, very cool. And again, I'm so sorry, y'all. I saved these pictures. I don't know what happened to them, but I also wanted to talk about the saltwater croc that we have coming, which is also really cool. So before we got the paint, we got this picture. This is a test shot of the saltwater croc, the Smart Series, which is their articulated line. And the sculpt is just there, bro. And you know, when the sculpt looks good without paint on it, you just cannot imagine how the paint brings it to life. So this is it next to one of the new T-Rexes that we have coming from Nanmu.
Wow.
Looks so good.
Man. So this is obviously photos of a non-articulated version. I wonder what the articulated version is going to look like.
Yeah, so this is literally just the test shot. So like this is just them 3D printing it, making sure the sculpt looks good, making sure everything is like smooth and everything. So now they'll go back through. After this process is done, that's when they go back through and start adding in the cuts for articulation, the hinges, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. All right.
So we got that a couple months ago. That was back in, when did they post this? We've all been following this heavily. That was 5 weeks ago, so a little over a month ago. And then we got this picture that they posted just recently.
Oh, wow.
3 weeks ago. And this is one of the color paint schemes for the Smart Series. And this is like there's two here. This one is like so this is early paint scheme. There's one where they show both the paint jobs. This one right here. So there's two paint variants, and there was a thing going on. They had a contest going in a poll trying to come up with, they were trying to name these figures. In the international polls, the top names were Dundee and Irwin, or Steve Irwin, which I thought was so freaking cool, but they ended up naming them something else. They ended up naming them after a video game. They ended up naming them the Omen King and Lord of Blood, which is a tribute to two boss characters from the video game Elden Ring, which is kind of cool. I haven't played Elden Ring, but it's got Skyrim vibes. But these paint jobs, you can see we have like a little bit of a younger. There's like, so as alligators or crocodiles age, they tend to get like more black and darker. And when they're younger, they tend to have like more light browns and caramels. So in my eyes, in my head canon, this is like a little bit of a younger Croc and then a little bit of an older Croc. So it looks fantastic though. And I want to say did we get? I thought they posted something about the Okay, so nothing. Yeah, I thought they posted something about articulation, but Jacob, is this something? Let me quit yapping. Is this something that you would be willing to pick up, bro? So I've been so excited to talk about these figures with y'all, man. Let me make sure. Okay, I've been so excited to talk about these with y'all, man. But how are these looking to you, bro? What do you think of them?
Man, I didn't know that we were getting 2 different colors of the saltwater. So and it's also very interesting to know that they get darker with age. With that being said, I think like the saltwater Croc that I picture in my mind is the one on the right. It's just, when it reminds me of Animal Planet and gosh, what was that other show? Discovery Channel, right?
Oh,
watching stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So, but you know me, I am a fan of black. I love to wear my black clothes and outfits and stuff like that. So it would be super hard to not go with the one on the left, man.
I hear you, dude. I totally feel you, man.
What about you, though?
Oh, man. Oh, it's hard. I feel like I like the patterning with the lighter color, like how the caramels, like the lighter browns, kind of like stripe into the black a little bit, and the like lighter on the belly. But that dark one just looks so cool, and that's the motherfucker that's lurking in the water, and you can't even see him there.
Oh,
just
no.
crazy, man. Just crazy.
Dude,
it looks so cool. So good.
It's wild to think that people have to actually contend with these in real life, like people who live in remote parts of Africa, like who share the same water access as these guys. You know what I mean?
It's scary.
But hey, excuse me real quick. I'll be right back.
No, you go ahead, bro. You're good. Yeah, saltwater croc is one of the largest crocodilians on the planet, and if it wasn't for Steve Irwin, he did so much research in his day, man. I was Steve Irwin for like 5-6 years in a row for Halloween. You can ask Mama Mando. It's true story. Wish we had the pictures. They're somewhere, but let me check chat real quick. 33 says the lighter colored croc looks more similar to the crocodile based on the stripe band. Yeah, I get that. Croc looks more similar. Crocodile. Yes, I got you, dude. I'm sorry, I had to reread that. The darker one is based on the 20 footers from Indonesia and Australia. The darker ones, man, those are the old. They start getting older with their age and they darken up. It's the most accurate and accurate and articulated saltwater croc. Absolutely. 33, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the G.I. Joe line, but have you ever heard of Crocmaster and Fiona the Croc? There's a crocodile. So they've been doing 2-packs in the G.I. Joe line with animals, if you're not aware. And there's one with a character called Crocmaster and Fiona the Croc, which is he's a croc trainer, of course. And that crocodile is very well articulated, man. Like you can pull off a lot of cool pose, articulated jaw, and like hands and shoulders. It's a really, really cool figure. It's got a rubber wired tail. Very, very badass. And very cool to hear that you like crocodilians so much, man. You would have a lot to talk about with our buddy Connor. He actually used to work at Gatorland in Florida. He was a gator wrangler, gator wrestler, and he did that for quite a while. Really enjoyed it. He's a very big into reptiles. Me and my wife, we had animals and numerous. Dude, we had damn leopard geckos, crested geckos. We had a crested gecko, a leopard gecko. We had different species of turtles. We had chickens, ducks. So we're all animal lovers here, man. Absolutely fantastic figure. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting, Mom. So, yeah, with that being said, that is pretty much all the pictures. That is. Oh, well, actually, we can talk about the Indominus real quick because I did want to talk about that because I am super freaking stoked for that. And this is actually the one, real quick, I'll just pull this up. This is one that Jacob is going to be going for. He's picking up the albino while Connor has picked, and me and I have chosen to pick up the tiger stripe. And I got to say, with that white dude, it does look awfully clean. And the way the white just kind of acts, you can like see all those details, the spines coming off, dude. It's really, really badass.
It's tempting. Both of them are so tempting, but the white one is just like, ooh. It's
white one's clean.
Clean, man. And it does have a nice wash to it as well. That you can see. A kind of nice dark wash. So It does kind of dirty it up. I know that Connor thought it was a little too heavily applied, but I love it. I think it looks perfect, and I'm so freaking excited for it. And I'm so excited for you, man, to get your tiger striped one that they call the Valkyrie. Super cool
Thank
name.
you, bro. Yeah, so the white one you got, obviously they have to name them different things to avoid licensing crap with Universal, but they call them their own names, which is the white one that Jacob has decided to get is the Berserker Empress, and then me and Connor have picked up the Valkyrie. And thank you so much, bro. I cannot wait till we all have them so we can all we can do a stream and all just like drool over them, dude. It's gonna be so much fun, bro.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'll be an epic stream. But
It's gonna be a
like we've been, you know, not shilling for Nanmu, but yeah, I guess Nanmu shills.
Nanmu shills, baby.
Been glazing all day is, the teeth on this thing just looks incredible. It's actually, this figure has an articulated tongue. So yeah, look at that. So that's the tiger stripe variant that Stone is picking up. Man.
I am so excited. And if you're more interested in this figure and you want to pick it up, there's actually a fantastic review out right now by Connor Colarusso. His link is in the description. And again, I know we've been saying it all night. The teeth, Jacob, the teeth on this thing, bro, I fucking love it, dude. It is, I cannot get over. It's mind-boggling to me how good they make these teeth look. Like it's just, they have a technique that no other toy company has been able to replicate, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, whatever they're doing, man. It's translucent kind of in a way, but it's glossy and yeah, they're killing it. Reborn is also doing a great job as well.
Yeah, dude, you and Connor have been kind of getting me. I just watched his Sarcosuchus review for the Reborn, and it looks good, man. Reboot kind of has me excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the Reborn stuff is it's not Nanmu level in my opinion, but it's freaking amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't quite put it on there with the pedestal with Nanmu, but
yeah,
definitely really, really nice, really cool looking figures and statues, figurines, etc., etc.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Can't wait for these. And everyone, you can get these still on Lana Time Shop. That's where I'd recommend snagging them, just like where Stone got them from.
Absolutely. So. Lana Time, LANATIME. Very, very cool, man. I was gonna see big. You want to do some big bad scrolling for a minute, bro?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always down.
What do you want to look at? Do you want to scroll the Nanmu page, or what do you want to look at specifically, bro?
Let's see what does Nanmu have in stock, just so people can kind of take a gander and maybe we can hook them, and then go to Lana Time. If the ones on Big Bad are sold out, Lana has a lot of those still. They also have a lot of really good statues as well. Those are my favorite.
I think they sold out of the Tiger Stripe on Big Bad for the Indominus.
Oh, shit.
For pre-orders. Yeah, dude.
Crazy.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
No, hold on. There it is.
Yeah, I can see it.
Awesome. Yeah. So, obviously, we have the Eternal Empress, which is the Rexy, the female from the first movie. Sovereign of the Oath is the Buck from Lost World, the second film. Just talk about these two figures that we are absolutely stoked for those.
Should we do a stock check? Remember how to do that? Super easy.
Yes, I do actually. Yeah.
Let's see how many pre-orders are left for both of these.
Let's see. So we're going to take a look at the Sovereign of the Oath, the Buck T-Rex first, see what we got. And Jacob actually showed me how to do this to check the stock here. Looks like we have 24 pre-orders free here. So as you can see, it's a $12.70 non-refundable down payment, not including the $126 and the $4 shipping, flat rate shipping from Big Bad. So if you're comfortable and you want to go this route, it's here. And then we'll check.
Let's check out Rexy here.
Yes, sir. Let's see what we got for Rexy, the Eternal Empress. And we have 24 pre-orders, so there's plenty. So if you were waiting to get paid, they are hella stocked, which is good to know. So if you're on the fence and you don't have the funds right now, you have plenty of time to get your belongings together and try to snag these. And here's some of the cool. I was going to try to find a supplanter that you have.
Oh, dude, the supplanter. Yeah, that one That one is so freaking badass, Stoned. You would love that. In fact, there it is. Yeah.
And it is sold out, but for $109.99, you can get a super accurate sculpt for the JP3 Spino. I think it's pretty rad, dude. It's pretty
It
cool.
looks so good. I have that one right behind me on the shelf. And the detail, it blows obviously the Hammond collection colors out of this water. Obviously,
Yeah.
Hammond collection is, I believe, 1/18th, and this is 1/35th scale. Ooh.
I hope Nanmu makes more crocodilians like the Nile crocodile, Cuban crocodiles, American crocs, or a dude. You do know your shit. Holy fuck, man, that's awesome.
Wow.
Gary, I hope I'm saying that right. Alligators and black caimans and other beasts like tigers. That would, dude. 33. I think I'm down for tigers and bears. Jacob? Could you imagine a Siberian tiger or a grizzly bear Nanmu, bro?
Now
I'm
I
here.
can. I didn't even think of that.
Now I can. 33.
Wow.
You're cooking, man. You're cooking, man.
Hire
And
this man, Nanmu.
hire this man. Also, prehistoric articulated crocs like Dinosuchus. Absolutely. Sarcosuchus. Absolutely, man. 100%. You're naming, dude. You were very knowledgeable, my guy. 33. That's awesome, dude.
Heck yeah.
Damn
Good
straight,
stuff.
man. I gotta do some research. The Quincana. That's very. I haven't even heard of that, man. That's very cool. Very cool.
Same. Never heard of that either.
So there's the supplanter. Jacob does have that, as you all seen. That was really badass piece.
If
They have
you
a lot.
go,
Name's a lot sold out, dude. What was that?
yeah, if you go up a little bit to the
Yeah,
BlackRock Tyrant. Go up a little bit more.
yeah. BlackRock Tyrant. This is This is the
There it
deluxe.
is. Yeah, man, that one is so fun. That one is awesome. So
Oh
this is
yeah.
based off of the Walking with Dinosaurs T-Rex, if you remember that.
Mhm.
It's based off of kind of the same coloration, the kind of black leading down into that kind of, I guess, orangish yellow.
Yeah.
And then it's
It's
got the
beautiful,
red
man.
throat. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's a gorgeous piece, one of my favorites for sure. And then it comes with that really killer base. Now, I don't use the bases with the statues because they stand up just fine on their own.
Awesome.
But this is like a really cool kind of like, maybe if you wanted to get into Nanmu, this could be like an entry level Nanmu piece. It's still, you're gonna have to pay Nanmu prices. It's $100, but man, they're stellar looking. It's incredible
And
what they do.
I feel like for a stat and just the amount of detail and paint that you're getting, and just this accurate of a sculpt, I just, man, I don't know. And it's 17 and a half inches, 43.5 centimeters long. So this is a very decent sized statue. And I feel like for $100, if you're a hardcore dino fan, or you or a super big fan of familiar with Walking with Dinosaur, or just you just want a T-Rex, I feel like this is a really good starter one. I feel like $100 for a model T-Rex like this is not that bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. They
Really
do have
badass.
it on Lana. I don't know how much it is on Lana, but it's definitely
Yeah.
cheaper than Big Bad. So
I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and look up Lana Time Shop here. And,
yeah, man. But this is the male variant. So if you wanted a different variant, like the OG Rex, he doesn't have like as big of the dewlap on the neck or some of the crests on the face. I can't remember what they're called. So,
yeah.
ooh, 84 for the Indominus. That's good. Versus
So I was gonna say, yeah, with the tax, dude, you're gonna save at least $30 to $35 by ordering off of Lana Time, LANATIME. I had nothing but a positive experience. The tracking was immediate. It's been a week and a half, all the way from Japan for $10 shipping. You just can't beat that, dude. You can't beat that. And at $85, I just think it's all. And I think the Valkyrie's a little more expensive. It's $94.99, but clearly just the amount of sheer paint that the Valkyrie has compared, that $10 price difference does make sense in my opinion.
yeah.
But man, I gotta say, dude, I'm excited for you to get that white one in hand. It looks super clean. Very, very excited.
Yeah, man.
Check
I
out the
cannot
new
wait.
arrival.
Yeah.
So as you can
Oh,
see, we were talking
wow.
about these. Jacob and Connor have the Lost World, Tiger Blade and Shadow Blaze. These are sold out right here, as well as the White Queen and Blood Knight, which is JP3, which I'm so thankful and luckily that I was able to snag these off Big Bad. They're about 60. I think I paid 55 for the. Let's actually see what Lana is, because I paid 55 for the White Queen and I paid 60 for the Blood Knight. So $60 for the White Queen. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's about what I paid. I think the White Queen was a little bit cheaper on Big Bad. If I'm not, I could be waffling there, but that's really not bad, you know.
Yeah, no, those are good prices. And they're insane looking raptors if you're a fan of JP3, because those designs are just they didn't get much screen time, but they're very, very memorable. So
it is unfortunate, man, because they are some of the coolest looking raptors that we've ever seen, especially the Blood Knight, dude. That as a kid, that one resonated with me so much.
Absolutely. Those quills on the back, like you said, the red hands, claws.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Beautiful, man. That hue on the feet and the hands, just it's gorgeous, man. It is worth every freaking cent, and I would highly recommend any Jurassic Park fan or dinosaur fan to look into Nanmu immediately. Such an awesome line. They're doing big things.
Absolutely.
You seen anything else that's tickling your? I know our buddy Connor's been thinking about picking up the Berserker Raptor, which is their version of the Indoraptor from the second Jurassic World or third one, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I think
really rad.
I think this looks sick, and the Indoraptor was definitely the best part about. Was that Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah, I think you're right, Jacob.
Yeah, and I'd be all over the black one. That looks so. Looks sick.
That black one.
The white one's kind of cool too, but there's just something about the black one with the yellow stripe down the middle.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely badass. That's another good shot right here. That gold yellowish paint just really pops and contrasts against that black.
And on Big Bad, that's the only downside about Big Bad, everyone, is they have upcharged these guys. So this thing is pretty pricey.
What's it look like on Big Bad?
I think it's like $70, man.
Oof, yeah. I know they got to make their money, dude. Like, I really do understand, but damn, you know?
Yeah, right?
That makes it really hard. That makes it really, really hard.
Yeah. But Lana's the savior for us Nanmu fans.
Sorry, trying to catch up with chat here. Oh, I think Sam's a little bit behind when he joined the stream.
Oh, okay.
Designs are absolutely awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome JP3 designs. And I was going to try to see what else was on. Now, this is another one that I've really been considering is the Carnotaurus. I think on Big Bad, they have the broken horn, which is the black one, but I really want the regular red demon. There's a damage demon is the black one, which looks cool. Oh, they don't even have the other one anymore. Damn.
Yeah, and Big Bad sold out of that one.
Yeah, dude, the more like reddish red demon one. Yeah.
Oh, they're sold out of both now.
Oh shit! They finally sold out of the black one.
Yeah, last time I checked. Yeah.
So unfortunately, you cannot get this red one anymore. That kind of stuff. That's actually the one that I want. A Carnotaurus is one of my top 3 favorite dinosaurs, theropods of all time. But now the black one is cool. The red demon, I don't know. I don't like it quite as much as badass because it's got the scarring and the missing horn, but it doesn't do it for me quite like the other one does.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The other one's very classic. That's what you think of a Carno what you think of a Carno when you think of one, because you can't look at one.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, just look at that face, dude. That like short, stubby snout. God, I love it, dude. I love it. And the horns, so badass. Look at the folds on the skin, dude. Like, y'all, Nanmu is just next level, man. It's so freaking cool. So freaking rad.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're a dino fan, definitely do yourself a favor and check out Nanmu.
And then real quick, I just wanted to talk about some of the Halonga is another one I've heard a lot about, but I wanted to look up some of the Nanmu statues because they are actually quite phenomenal as well. And I've been really thinking about grabbing one of those as well.
Yeah, if you go up to brands, you can go to Nanmu Studio and then Fanaticism series.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. What's up, Timbo? Timbo in the house?
We got Timbo in the house. What is up, Timbo? We're trying to get back to you. Whoop, whoop. What are you doing? Timbo, what's up, bro? Thank you for stopping by, man. Hope you're doing well. Having a great night, man. Nanmu the GOAT. Yes, sir.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
man, the Brachiosaurus is very tempting.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that's a little bit newer, if I'm not mistaken? Or no, I'm thinking of another brand. I think I'm thinking of it's a Halong Good figure that's new, I think. I think Any Dinosaur Review just reviewed it, but this thing is sick, dude. Yeah. Brachiosaurus.
Gorgeous.
Look at all the wrinkles, bro.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
just the attention to detail is just inside. The nails are painted, the toes are painted.
I love how it's in like the walking position too. It adds a whole nother level.
Yes. So freaking cool. And it looks like you have a couple different variants too. Have the green, more of a brown, and then another kind of like or is it just the two variants? Oh, they have a gray too.
Gray, yeah. And the green one has that red crest from JP3, if you remember that scene on the boat when they see him.
Yeah, the green. Where's the green one at?
That one right there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
nice. It does have the red crest.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad. $132. You know that's what's the size of this figure? Let's see. 22.4 inches, and the total height is about Standing Brachiosaurus from head to tail is 22.4 inches, and the total height is about 19.6. Interesting. That's a pretty big figure.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. Here's a cool picture of. Yeah, that's that. Just look at the eyes, dude. That's another thing that not only are the teeth amazing, just the skin that they pull off, but just the eyes themselves, dude. It's like you're looking into a creature's soul, man. It's wild.
It's like a miniature Brachiosaurus.
It is, dude. So freaking cool, man. I kind of like the gray one. The gray one's kind of cool. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Is it this one? No. Where'd the gray one go? Man, it's okay. The gray one was really, really cool. I like that one. Yeah. God, this is the one I've been looking at, but it's sold out, dude. Or at least I think it's sold out.
Did it sell? Oh no! Look at that. You can still get it. That's the same one that I have.
Oh. This is the one you have.
Yeah, the blue one.
Awesome, dude. I did not know that.
Yeah, man. Look at that. That thing is sick. I love it.
I love Ankylosaurus, dude. I didn't realize this was the one that you had. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. His name is Mace. It's pretty funny.
That is funny,
Mace figure. Yeah.
Give him a purple lightsaber. Look at that face, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The detail, the wash on the horns, and just the texture on the skin and the beak, all the bumps, and dude, it's just so. Nanmu is it's ridiculous, the attention to detail, man. They do not slack, and they're definitely pricey, but you can clearly see, man, the sculpt and the paint, it's worth it. It's worth every cent that they're asking, man, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's about the size of it. You can see it fits in the hand. It's pretty cool.
So, yeah, they're not completely huge, but they're not super tiny. And they also hold their value, too. Like, you can resell these. Like, I for example, this Ankylosaurus, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I probably paid about $60 for it, 65, how much they're charging. So, as you can see, they still hold their value extremely well.
That's so cool, dude. I might need to snag one of those because, again, that's probably one of my top 3 favorite dinosaurs is the Ankylosaurus. And just Ankylosaurus, they actually just, Connor sent me the link for it. They actually just discovered a new Ankylosaur that is way older and rewrites a lot of what we thought about Ankylosaurs, which is pretty crazy, man. It was like even more spikier, and its armor was even different than the original Ankylosaurs because whereas like the armor plating, their osteoderms on their back was like separated. This new Ankylosaur that they discovered, the outside of the splines were fused to its actual skeleton, which is unlike any other Ankylosaur from what I understand. So that's very interesting.
Wow, that's wild, man.
Phenomenal Sculptors 33, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, that's cool though that they're still coming discovering new cool dinos to this day.
I forget where it was discovered. I'm trying to remember. I watched it. I read about it a couple of days ago now. It's blanking on me now, but yeah, I found that very, very interesting and
wow,
very fast. Very just walking around. It's armored. It's a walking tank. Very cool. Joint says the orange Anki is accurate to the film because Jurassic World film had a really blue filter, which made it very dark. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
33, you're spitting some Connor facts, man. You would really enjoy our buddy Connor and talking with
Yeah.
him, man.
Yeah, we missed Connor tonight.
Yes, we did. We absolutely did. Well, I see we've been going for about 2 hours, man. How are you feeling, Jacob? How are you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Like you said, we're kind of like the hippies of the streaming people. We just are kind of down for whatever. So
Yes, dude. Just kind of go with the flow, man. I was trying to wait to see if Connor would join. Well, let me check and see if he was.
hit him up. Maybe he's just getting home or something. Although that is late to be getting home from his things.
I would assume I wouldn't even want to mess with him, or he's probably going to be wore out anyways.
Yeah,
dude.
that's true. No worries. Yes, the King of Giant Apes was very tempting too, especially for the price.
Looking at that,
were you really? Okay, and then you'd have to get one of the V-Rexes so it could be battling the V-Rex.
Yeah, dude. Don't you have a V-Rex, or is that Connor that has the V-Rex?
I have two V-Rexes. One of that pink kind of like white, dark brown color, and then one of like the classic movie where it's like really dark blue and like cream.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I probably didn't need two, but I wanted to have one female and one male because I'm sick in the head like that.
Because we're fucking psychos, dude. We gotta have two of shit.
But this thing, man, I love Peter Jackson's King Kong, especially. So did Connor, our buddy, who is not here currently. But he would be flipping out over this thing. I'm surprised that he doesn't own this statue, but I think. Oh wow!
So what's 23 centimeters? That's like 8 inches or something. Or I'm not good at. I'm not even going to try to fucking convert that.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that. But so freaking sick. It doesn't look exactly like the Peter Jackson's King Kong. Kong does, but it's close enough to where you can tell like that's exactly what it's from, and that's like one of the coolest designs too. He just looks like, oh man, he's got cuts and it's a statue, so it's not articulated, but the mouth, the face, he's gonna punch you right in the tooth.
Nanmu's sculptors are just it's insane, the sculptors that they have over there working for them, man. They're true artists, man. They really are. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool too. They have like the models, so like if you wanted to do your own paint job, you can do that. If you want to create your own Rex, or you want to try your hand at doing a Lost World Buck T-Rex, and you want to try to hone in on your paint skills, they have something that you can practice on, man. But the thing that I think is cool is like what I said at the beginning. You can create your own. You can do like anything with this, which is just so cool, man.
Absolutely.
So freaking rad.
Well said, man. Looks like Mama Mando's out of here. See you, Mama Mando.
Oh, Mama Mando, love you. See you tomorrow for lunch. Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much for the super chat tonight, by the way. Thank you all.
But yeah, imagine doing like just say like a black top T-Rex fading down into like a red gradient, like red underbelly.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that'd be crazy.
Red eyes too.
Yeah, man.
And then you could paint some blood on the teeth. Like you could really go ham on this. Like I wish I was a painter, man. I not only can I not paint, but I hate it too, because if it gets on my hands, it's game over. Game over, man.
I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm off my hands. That's awesome, dude.
But that would be cool. That would be a fun project to paint if you could do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like our buddy Timbo in the chat, for example, he would probably do a really good job at that.
Awesome customizer, dude. We love Timbo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's something else I wanted to talk about as well. Again, I saved all these pictures, man. I don't know what my caveman ass did, but these are some of the other ones that I wanted to talk about. And I'm also obsessed. I have a couple reviews on my channel. And 33, if you're still in chat, it seems like you're very knowledgeable on Nanmu and stuff like that, Rebor. I assume you own some Creative Beast Studio. Maybe you don't, but I am a huge fan. Again, our buddy Connor turned me on to these. Jacob knows I'm obsessed with them, but we did get some test shots looks at some prototypes for not only the Stegosaurus, but the Pachycephalosaurus and the Utahrantyrannus, which is pretty rad.
Oh.
And then this is the 1/18th scale. I have the 1/12th scale Smilodon populator. This is the 1/18th. This is like basically a 3 3/4 version. I have the 1/12th version. And then I forget what this is called. I need Connor here. But this is also another creature animal that's coming. Yeah, man. It's hoofed animal.
Holy shit. Creative Beast is cooking.
Bro, they are going off, dude. They really are. They're always cooking up something, man. The thing about Creative Beast Studio, like you were saying about Rebar earlier, Jacob, is like when they do it, they don't re-release figures. So like when it's a one and done when you get that. Like it's that you can see that paint job and it's done, dude.
Jeez, man.
Andrew Sarkis.
Okay. That's that. What a name.
Yeah. I wonder what that stands for. What it's like Latin or Greek or something. I'm very curious. But yeah, dude, this is so cool.
So many, especially the Utahrantyrannus. Is that what it's called?
I think so, man. I think the top one is a Utahrantyrannus, and I think this is the Allosaurus on the bottom.
Oh, they're doing another Allosaurus?
I think so, dude. I think it's a different paint job. So they have they say, what was that, bro?
Well, my apologies. I wonder if it's the tiger striped one, because they did a tiger stripe, but it was in like 1/35th scale. It was like it could fit in the palm of your hand. It was so small. So if this is the tiger striped, I might be in on that. Dude,
a tiger stripe Allosaurus, get out of here.
Oh, dude, have you seen the pictures? The Creative Beast?
No. No. Is it on their Instagram?
Yo, check it out on Big Bad. Creative Beast Allosaurus.
Why would they not have this on their website? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's the Gymnodense genus, and not the Fragilis, and it's 1/35th scale tiger stripe. It looks crazy.
I'm about to look it up, dude. I gotta see that. Beast Studio. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Allosaurus fragilis. Is that the one? Or no, it's sold out.
No, it's the Beast of the Mesozoic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at that thing.
My goodness.
Look at that thing.
Oh, dude. That's cool. I love the original Allosaurus. That green and yellow and the red, but this is kind of badass too. Wow, dude. Now this looks like more of a brown than an orange to me, but Connor felt that way about the Valkyrie, Jacob. And then when he got it in person, he was like, "Oh, it is orange, so that's cool." So maybe this is having that same effect where it looks more brown to me. And maybe it's I'm not, but it looks cool either way. It's badass.
Yeah, it's definitely a very, I believe it's a very scientifically accurate Allosaurus.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the thing about Creative Beast Studio is all of their sculpts are based on current paleontology that we are aware of. That's what I love about David Silva, who started this company. He worked for McFarlane, he worked for Hasbro, and he worked for NECA. So he has been around. He's been around the block, dude. Like he's done sculpting and painting, and he's always had an infatuation with prehistoric animals, let alone dinosaurs. So he started CBS, Creative Beast Studio, and it's just taken off over the past couple of years, man. And they're just continuing to put out bangers, dude. And like I said earlier, these figures are going to hold their value because they don't do repaints. And he's even made that aware. They have a podcast every Thursday, once a month of the last Thursday of the month. And David Silva himself has said he doesn't like to do repaints because he just feels like he's already put it out. So why would he put out the same thing twice, or maybe even disrupt the market or how they're selling or anything like that? So he just prefer to do the same figure and re-release it, but just do a different paint job. It kind of gives him a creative spark to do something than the same old one that came out previously. So I thought that was really cool of someone who owns a company to be like, you know what? No, I don't want to just put the same old thing out. I want to take the time and put something different. You can tell this is his baby. And like he actually like is really invested into this company that he's created. You know, he's built it from the ground up. How could you not be, you know?
Sure, of course. I love that. That's so cool to know the passion put behind this stuff.
Oh, and 33 spitting some facts related to the hippo the hippo pig relative very carnivorous. That's
Oh, what? No way,
yeah,
dude. That's terrifying.
interesting. Hey, get you here. Let's do a check for a stock check. Okay, so hey man, there's not many left. There's 3 pre-orders open, dude. So if you want to, it's only $60. Granted, this is a 1/35th scale, so it's going to be a little bit smaller, of course. But man, if you want this 33, you might want to go snag it as soon as you can, man, because that 3 will be one and gone before you freaking know it, man.
Yep. And it excludes the tariff surcharge, so you don't have to pay the tariffs, which is nice.
That's very nice. Absolutely.
So I'm calling it here on Simply Stoned number 2. They are doing that other picture of the Allosaurus. It'll be this tiger brown orange variant, in my opinion.
You think so, bro?
I think so.
All right. All right. Jacob called it here, y'all. Y'all remember. Also, the scales of the Allosaurus belly are based on new scale impressions found. That's awesome. I didn't even know that, dude.
So cool.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
You're right. He goes to such lengths, Silva, to make the best that he possibly can, down to the scale impressions, which is
everything.
Crazy.
Yes, man. He's like a literal nerd. Like, he's very passionate. And another thing, too, Jacob, is a lot of the paint jobs, they're inspired by like currently existing animals, which I think he draws like from lizards or amphibians or birds, which I think is like a really cool, because he's using color schemes that are made by nature. Like, it's not just something thrown together, which I think is awesome.
I love that. That's so cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, 33, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, dude, and just adding to the overall conversation, man. Very, very cool.
Yeah,
I love talking about skin impressions, dude. It's awesome. It's so cool, man. Because we're still iffy. Obviously, more research is coming out on pigmentation and how we can figure out what color their skin was. We're getting closer to that. But the fact that we have skin impressions and we know like what it looks like, I just feel like that's really cool. I really, really like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's so awesome. And just real quick, I did want to get back and just, again, I keep it on Creative Beast Studio. I just want to talk about these test shots. And the Stegosaurus, we've already seen this with paint. This is going to be about 225. And if I showed you the actual pictures of the Stego, which I think I have, share this tab instead. I think we have, Nanmu is just, not Nanmu, Creative Beast Studio. They're delivering, dude. So this is why it's 219. Oh, it's 219, not 225. But you can clearly see the amount of paint that is on this figure, dude. There's like 7 different colors. There's like yellows, oranges, blacks, whites, greens, yellows, like a little bit of like a reddish pink tint in here. It's a lot going on in this figure, man.
Man, it's so cool to see compared to like the Lost World colors, just to see different variations.
Yeah.
Like it's got those kind of speckles, and the plates are green and yellow, and like you said, there is a little bit of pinkish in there, huh? Wow.
Yeah. And like just look at, oh my god, dude, the paint is just the gradients. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And look at that face. The little
an articulated mouth.
Yeah, dude. It looks so good. Sometimes with the Hammond collection, they put the hinges at weird points in the jaw, so when you open it up too far, it looks like they got their jaw broken or something. This looks so good.
Yeah, spitting. Damn.
Oh, look at that shot right there. So cool, dude.
That thing is gorgeous. What a beautiful figure.
So awesome.
But man, that price ain't beautiful. That's pricey.
It is pricey. You ain't lying. So it's over 20 points of articulation and almost 20 inches long. So it's 19 inches.
It's almost 2 feet.
Yeah, man. And it's 1/18th scale. So imagine what a 1/12th would be, man. It's crazy.
Wow. So it will scale perfectly with Hammond collection. That's cool.
Yeah, it sure would, actually. It sure freaking would, man. And another one that I wanted to talk about, which I'm also very excited for, which is another one of my favorite dinosaurs, probably in my top 10, was their brand new Pachycephalosaurus Wyoming sis. And this was found in Wyoming, this particular species. And this is, I forget where he got the inspiration for this paint job specifically, but numerous colors, dude. We have reds, greens, a little bit of yellows and oranges, some blues, lighter blues. I just love the face on this guy, man. He looks so freaking awesome.
Wow. Now this is a pickup for you, huh?
I think this is going to be a pickup for me, and this is excluding the tariff charge, and it's $72. And wired rubber tail. I'm assuming here. Let's make sure before I. So the figure measures 11 inches long and has 20 points of articulation. Has 3 sets of interchangeable feet, 2 interchangeable head domes, which I also forgot, which is a younger adult and an elder, which is really freaking cool.
Wow.
And it comes with an adjustable clear plastic display base that comes with all Creative Beast Studios with a rubber pad. Very, very cool, man. This is
damn, and 1/18. So this is going to be a nice size.
I forget.
Like it'll scale with your Hammond collection.
Yes, it'll scale perfectly with Hammond collection, man. It might put it in shame a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And how long did it say? Oh wow. How long is it again? I'm sorry.
No, bro, you're good, man. 11 inches long, dude.
So it's almost a foot long.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent sized figure, dude.
I might have to snag.
So in Jurassic Park, they kind of undersized them and Lost where they were actually much bigger. They were kind of like similar to the size, if not a little bit smaller than a Parasaurolophus. They kind of undersized them in the movie.
No kidding. Those are pretty big.
Yeah, that's huge. Imagine this motherfucker coming at you with 12 inches of freaking skull, man.
No, thanks.
No, dude. I was trying to find a picture. I forgot we had the interchangeable domes, which is so freaking cool, man. So rad. Love that very much.
Now, let's get a live stock check on this. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too low.
Ooh, 15. So we're good. Right.
You're good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick this one up, dude. I've already said to Jacob before, for anybody that's watching that hasn't known, I'm kind of turned off from pre-orders over the past 8 months. I kind of just wait for it's not COVID times anymore. Once stuff goes in stock, it's pretty much readily available. So I just kind of wait for stuff to go in stock typically nowadays.
Yeah, I think that's the move, honestly, bro. You're onto something.
Thank you, man. And this was that other test shot that we saw, and this was the Andrew Sarkis, however you pronounce that. It's a really cool looking figure. It's a hooved animal, which I found very interesting. I think this is like Pliocene era or like early, like later Jurassic period. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that thing is terrifying looking. It's like a hippo hyena thing. Like goat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The cool patterning on the feet is all, and then look at the hooves, dude. It's got like 2 dew claws. That's so weird.
Wow.
I just noticed that. Yeah, that's an interesting looking animal right there, man.
Dude, that thing is creepy.
That's wild looking. What a weird looking creature.
Yeah, nature's definitely produced some interesting looking things.
You're not lying, bro. You are not lying.
Oh, the Beast of the Mesozoic Dilo sold out, huh?
Oh, dude, that one it's got the blue. It's inspired by there's some bird that has the entire mouth is blue. That's where he got the inspiration for the paint job for the Dilophosaurus, man.
Damn,
this is an awesome figure, dude. I hate that I skipped out on this. It's a 1/18 scale, so this would scale with your Hammond collection. But I just love the blue mouth, man. There's something about that.
Yeah, and the crests are just too cool.
That blue is just so striking. Just catches your eye so much, man.
Man,
I think they're coming out with a 1/35th scale Dilopho, or am I tripping? Oh no, it's the where'd it go?
I thought they were too.
Oh no, Cryolophosaurus. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Which also looks interesting. It's got like almost got like more of an Arctic look to it.
Yeah, it really does.
The pinks and the purples, and very interesting.
Weird looking dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. He looks long too.
Yeah, 14. Damn.
Yeah. Damn.
I am a fan of the colors that they do. It may, who knows if it was accurate to what nature produced back in the day. You know?
Yeah. It's all kind of just a guess, you know. We're really all just kind of guessing.
That's the cool thing.
And now this is one I'm not going to pick up this version, but the woolly mammoth. This is a really cool figure that we're going to be getting from them in the future. It's got an articulated trunk. It is going to be probably, to my knowledge, the only highly articulated mammoth that we have in any action figure collection. So,
oh wow,
pretty freaking rad, man! And just the sculpting. Look at all that hair. Just insane, dude. Insane.
And some companies actually trying to recreate woolly mammoths and bring them back, which is
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I think it's the same company who brought the dire wolf back, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow.
I could be wrong, but I think they didn't they bring back like the woolly mouse or something like that, bro.
The woolly mouse. Oh shit. I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like part DNA of the woolly mammoth, and they were like cloning it or something. It's above my head, dude, but I found it very, very interesting.
So you're in on the 118th. I'm sorry, you're in on the 135th woolly mammoth potentially?
Yeah, I wanted to. This is the baby. This isn't the one I was trying to find, but the smaller version that's not $200 is what I
Yeah.
would like. Yeah, but the
Yeah. The
baby is
one
adorable.
that one's so cute, man.
Very, very cool. Look at that.
If you got the big one, you'd have to get the baby.
You have to, dude. You
Yeah.
have to. Like
Yeah.
what? Yeah, that's so cool, man. I was trying to find. Thought they had the smaller. There we go. The 135th 71. This is the one that I will probably try to go for.
Great price.
I agreed. And look at that. No tariff surcharge.
Oh
Exclusive.
shit.
Yeah, man.
Bye tariffs.
Oh, there's 2 left.
Oh, dude, jump on it.
Oh shit. I might have to damn 2.
And it's pre-order, so you don't have to put down any money.
That's true. You're spitting, man. You're spitting. I could just say fuck, I'm gonna do a pre-order. That's for the first time in months. Damn it, dude. Another figure that I just absolutely love is the Smilodon. I was trying to find the full size one, which if you want the small version, you're trying to save a little bit of money. The 1/18 scale is really, really cool.
Oh wow.
I love
yeah,
it. This is one of my favorite figures, dude.
Well, yeah, when you showed that shit to me, dude, I was pretty blown away with just the detail and the fact that you can change out the ears and the mouth. Right? It's
amazing,
pretty
dude.
gnarly. Yeah.
The fact that they went so far as to sculpt out ears for it is pretty wild.
And are they magnetic? Are they clicking with pegs?
They click in with pegs, man. Yep, they sure do.
Nice.
Yep, very seamlessly too. They're very, very nice. Now this is the black version, Smilodon Populator, which is a little bit cheaper. This one was 65. I got the kind of tan brown version, which was about $72, I think, but worth every freaking penny, man. Every penny. But I believe, Jacob, didn't you and Connor? I know Connor and Hyper like the black one better. Didn't you like the black one as well?
Yeah, man, I do. I think I like the black one better. Yeah.
I think, and something else that's really cool is you can change out the hair pieces, and you can have. See, this one is like smoothed out, so this is more of like a female, and then you can put on the longer hair, and you have a male because they grew thicker hair in there, just like lions in their main region, neck region.
Okay. Nice.
And this is actually an alternate head, Jacob, that comes with it. 145-degree gaping mouth, which is pretty freaking insane.
Jeez, man.
And then you can see this is the face that comes on it, and it's got an articulated jaw for like a more natural expression. But the fact that you can still get some jaw movement on the natural expression or the neutral expression is very, very cool.
And those teeth are
they're sharp, dude.
Huge. Yeah. And that thing must be so powerful. Must have been so powerful.
The muscle on this thing, and it's very fascinating. The Smilodon Populator was the biggest of all the I forget the genus of cats that they were, but their forearms were so thick and their jaws were so strong and robust. They were not speedy like most cats. They were definitely like mostly ambush and kill. They would use these, from what they understand, obviously this is all speculation, but they would use these their canines to basically stab around the jugular area and basically wait for them to bleed out, or either just straight up bone crushing power because their forearm bones were so thick, and the thicker bones you have, the more muscle mass you can have. So obviously through speculation, with as dense as their forearm bones were, they had extremely, extremely powerful and robust legs. And just, you're talking about power, just in an animal that's 6 to 7 foot long and about 4 foot tall. That's a big cat, bro. That's a big ass cat.
Yeah. It's capable of taking down mammoths, right? Or no?
Yes, no, you're totally correct, man. It would it would take down giant sloths, which could be anywhere from like 7 to 10 feet or something like that. I might be waffling. I know 7 feet at least, and mammoths. So like taking down that big of prey, and the reason that we think that, or that I say we, like I'm a fucking paleontologist, but the reason that paleontologists think that they're not around anymore in any kind, because the closest related one is the clouded leopard, I believe, to the
Okay.
smilodon.
All right.
They were just, due to their big size and the way that they hunted, due to power and like ambush and quickness, they're not built for speed or smaller, quicker animals, and they just think over time through mammoths becoming extinct, and the same thing with the giant sloth, that they just kind of flowed because that was their main diet, and they were just couldn't keep up with the smaller game that was in the area, and unfortunately
Wow.
through the years they just kind of dwindled. Yeah, man, very unfortunate.
Man. So it wasn't even like anything crazy. It was just natural selection.
Yeah, man, it was just time for them to go, and it was their time. Unfortunately, nature was like, yeah, it's y'all's time, and these are actually not that old, man. These were just not even in the what's the not the Pliocene, or is it the Pliocene era? It's a lot, but these guys were not around up to 10,000 years ago, and they have been around for, I want to say, like the 40 million year ago mark, but just around 10,000 years ago, these guys were still walking around roaming the earth, which is kind of, 10,000 years is crazy long, but it's not that long ago in the grand scheme of how old the earth is, you know?
No, 100% straight up. And we got Carbonites in the chat. What's up, Vincent?
Hey, Carbonites, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Stone spitting. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hey, we're always spitting facts to each other, man. And sorry, Chad. I kind of got off of y'all, man. Mammoth Optimus Prime.
I don't think I've seen that.
No, me either, man. Yeah, sounds awesome though. Carbonites. That's a nice mammoth. I like that mammoth. That's a nice mammoth. Little Shrek reference. And for the dinos, we know the colors to some degree, like they're very preserved. Nodosaurid and Ankylosaur relative they found. Yeah, that's what I was saying on Order 33, is we're getting closer and closer to figuring out what their pigments actually looked like, dude. Very, very cool.
Wow.
And yes, yeah, it sure did. And I think it even they think that it like roamed and came down through North America, and then obviously when Pangea split apart, it was in South America, you know. And there's actually been some found. There's actually been some Smilodon populator fossils found here in South Carolina, which I think is so freaking cool. I had no idea.
That's awesome. That's right up your alley, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the smaller Smilodon. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yes. Sorry, chat. We got a little sidetracked yapping. Appreciate it, 33. Appreciate it, man. You too, man. That's a nice boulder. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Well, y'all, it has been 2 hours and 33 minutes. I'm a little hungry. I'm not going to lie. I literally got off work, did my channel membership stream. Jacob, thank you so much for coming to that, by the way, bro.
Sure.
And I have not gotten to eat. I am freaking starving, dude. I was kind of hoping our boy Connor would come through, because I was going to let him yap about his Godzilla and his HIYA toys and stuff, man. But absolutely fantastic stream, dude. I had such a great time. I've been dying to talk about all this with y'all, dude. Ever since that Nanmu buck and the Rexy came out, I've been like, all right, we got to get on a stream, boys. We got to do our Nanmu news. And then you sent me all the Mafex and stuff. I was like, all right, we got to get this done, man. So I was really looking forward to the stream, man.
Well, thanks for having me on. As always, it was a blast. It went by so fast, the 2.5 hours. It always does. Time flies when you have fun, you know. And I guess we'll just have to do another Simply Stoned and make sure Connor can make it to that one. So
absolutely, man. And real quick, for people that aren't aware, tomorrow night over on Jacob's channel, Star Wars Collective, he's having his hyperspace hangout, which I'm so sorry I cannot be a part of, bro. But be sure y'all go check out that if you're not busy tomorrow night. It's always a good time. I'm going to be in there in the chat, so hope to see y'all there. And with that being said, Jacob, do you have any reviews? I know you said you're working on a lore video, or like a lore video, but like a Star Wars vibe video. What do you have coming for the channel? So next, bro.
Yeah, man, you're spitting. I have kind of like a lore video. It is tie into the Star Wars Collective theme. It's the kind of like history and breakdown of the seven different forms of lightsaber combat.
Yeah, man.
So that should be pretty interesting. You know, there's Makashi, there's Sarisu, there's Ataru. There's so many different
Jumso. Yes.
Yeah. The pad. There's a lot of cool different forms. that once you learn about them, you might recognize them in the movies and shows and stuff like that, which is pretty fun. So I'm working on that. So expect that to come out within hopefully the next couple days. GXB. Kind of slowing down on the figure reviews, going to be doing more of these type of videos that I was kind of just talking about. So you can expect, me always kind of posting and stuff like that. I try to do it like once a week if I can. These videos do take a little bit longer to edit than just a figure review does. So
yeah, absolutely, dude.
Try to post as much as I can for you guys, but I really appreciate it. I'm almost at 700 followers on YouTube, which is a pretty cool milestone in under a year. So thank you to everybody who supports the channel, and thanks to everyone who supports my friend the Stone Mandalorian. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Cody. Definitely inspired me to do a lot of YouTube stuff like that. So, and you guys have something special coming up, right? A 1-year Stone and Hyper anniversary, I believe.
Yes, sir. And man, it makes me so happy to hear that I made you more comfortable in the community. And I love your channel, dude. But yes, we do have Brian. This is kind of like watching Robo waiting for the Star Wars. Yeah, man. Because Robo goes through everything, dude. I freaking love it, man. I'm like, oh, this is a frog figure with a hat? Cool.
The rewind, man. You never know what you'll see on the weekly rewind.
Yes, sir, dude. I love the rewind, man. But yeah, so this Saturday, so actually yesterday, no, not yesterday, Sunday, August 31st was the year anniversary of me and my buddy Hyperdrive Collection 6460 podcast, the Stone and Hyper Show. And that's, pardon me, that podcast is honestly what started, obviously not our channel. We had our channels going before, but it's like kind of what got us all as a more tight-knit community. We made a lot of great friends. Obviously, you, Troy, Brian, Connor, like just so many great people. Galactic, like the list goes on and on. Yeah. And those friendships, those things, and people that you meet along the way, it helps enhance collecting. And I enjoy it a lot, man. But with that being said, this Saturday we're going to be doing something special. We have the year anniversary, first episode after our year anniversary. So we're going to try to look back through some clips on YouTube and try to revisit some stuff. We're giving away a Stone and Hyper shirt. Also, Hyper is going to be making a custom figure, so we're going to be giving away a figure and a T-shirt, so that should be pretty freaking cool. Just as a thank you to everybody who supports the show and comes by to the live streams and all that stuff, man. So, yeah, and going on, I know I said we were going to wrap up here soon. That's how it normally goes here in the South. You say bye 3 times, yeah. But I'm working on a video. The next one that I have a couple ones. I've been kind of hitting it a little bit hard for my channel members, and I let them get early access to my videos, and now I kind of posted like 2 or 3, 4 days in between. But with that being said, I am actually working on a video right now, the history of Toy Biz in less than 15 minutes, and I've actually been inspired just tacking on to. Don't mean to be an ass kisser, but tacking on to Jacob sentiment earlier about me helping him inspire to get more involved with YouTube and his channel and stuff. He has also inspired me as well to take a more organized and thoughtful approach to some of my videos. Now, don't get me wrong. Y'all are still going to hear and watch me press that play button, and I'm just going to yap for 15, 30 minutes. That's just how I do. But I really did enjoy like doing some research, jotting down all my thoughts, some bullet points and stuff, and then being able to have a script to go off of and not get sidetracked in the middle of the video and then have to, gather myself again. It was very nice. And I just wanted to say I've been inspired by Jacob to do that kind of work constant a little bit. And yeah, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be doing a Toy Biz history, less than 15 minutes. So yeah, man. And obviously I'm always doing action figure reviews. I have a bunch of Elite Collection WWE figures. I have a Superman Mr. Terrific figure. I have my first ever myself-bought G.I. Joe. I have a lot of stuff, and I'll probably show that off on Jacob. Do you have anything? Treat yourself? Anything?
Yeah, I got one thing.
Oh, well, shit. You know what? Fuck it. Before we wrap up the show, let's do a treat yourself real quick.
Let's do a treat yourself.
Treat yourself and treat yourself and treat yourself. So, for anybody that's new here to the show, 33, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And real quick, I will say, it's so exciting, Stone. Congratulations on the upcoming. Thank you so much, Carbon. I appreciate you, Vincent. Thank you very much, my man. And congrats to you, dude, as well for the awesome comeback, man. I'm going to get my set as soon as I can. I promise, dude. I cannot wait to see the new updated, better, upgraded Carbonites. I actually have them all here on my desk. They never leave my desk. So I'm super excited to see the new non-leaning, more stackable. Very excited to see that. And you also gave my boy Jacob a free set to review, which I thought was extremely kind of you and very thoughtful. And there they are, actually, right there. And we'll hold up. Give K-Man Cody a second. Look at that set right there from Carbonites. Absolutely awesome, dude.
You killed it, bro. Great job, Vincent. Thank you so much, my friend.
Some of the most detailed Carbonites in his line to date, and they all look amazing. They're fantastic, man. They look very clean. The wrap is a very durable material, and they're just cool as shit, man. They're very cool. And for $15 per pack, and you have a choice of one of 3 charities, one of them being Rancho Obi-Wan. It's just very cool, man. Free shipping, $15. $1 goes to the charity of your choosing, so 14 technically. Very, very cool, man.
Gotta love them. Just real quick, you got Bosk, Dengar, IG-88, Boba Fett, Zuckuss, and Forlom. So all the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back in carbonite form, new 3D printed blocks, way more stackable, durable, and overall just so much fun. And they will definitely bring a smile to your face. So thanks again. Shout out to Carbonites for these.
Absolutely, dude. And just real quick, while we're showing off some Carbonites, I'll just pick off a couple of my favorite ones to show real quick, and then I'll show a couple of my things.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Ooh.
Y'all know I'm a huge Darth Maul fan, so this set was an easy pickup.
And he's got the earring too, which is just the coolest detail.
Yes, dude. Such an awesome attention to detail that Vincent picked up on. So
God, that's awesome. So glad you got that set.
It's really rad, dude. These things are so cool. And I like, it's to some people they may be like a little kiddie, and I feel like when you're looking at the pictures, people like kind of like brush them off, but then when you get them in hand, they're actually like really, really cool. And just the amount of detail on these things is just so freaking rad, dude.
Man, they're so fun. They really do bring a smile to your face.
They do, man.
And then all, to know it's like hand done and handmade by someone, your favorite characters will definitely be there. There's like over 400 to collect. So, and he's making new ones all the time. So something for everyone, definitely.
Yeah, dude.
Heck yeah, Carbonites. Heck
yeah, man. And just a real quick treat yourself, because obviously I'm going to show some of this stuff off on Saturday, the Stone and Hyper.
Yeah.
Got a McFarlane animated series Batman, $15. So this McFarlane is actually, excuse me, going for like $50 in box on Amazon. And like,
damn.
Yeah.
You got it for 15?
$15. He was loose in the bag. There are no accessories, no stand, nothing like that. But I have my quintessential animated series Batman, dude. And you can see it's
nice.
It's original series when he's got the yellow emblem with the black bat symbol and the blue inline cape. That's how you know.
Okay, so it's got to have the blue cape.
Yeah, so
nice.
They did a revamp, and so Superman animated series came out, and it was more of like it was a different art animated style. So they redesigned all the Batman characters, villains and heroes, to match the Superman animated series to make it more cohesive with the story going forward with the DCAU, which is DC Comics animated universe.
Okay.
So I got that, and then
nice. I feel like that's a must-have for the Stone collection for sure.
Absolutely, bro.
Animated Batman.
And I got motherfucker. Elite Collection, Stone Cold. Had to pick this up. I got my Big Evil Undertaker, and it just kind of sparked it. It kind of just went wild, man. I'm gonna try to stick to like Attitude Era, so that's like 90s, early 2000s characters. So
okay, nice.
Yeah, very cool. I had Jack Pacifics growing up, so I am not unfamiliar to wrestlers, but new to the Mattel line of wrestlers.
Okay, nice.
And another Ultimate Collection. Got the Stone Cold with his jean shorts.
Hell yeah, dude. Nice. You got a couple stones.
Yeah, I did. Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
man. Hell yeah, dude. These are, and the packaging is pretty freaking rad, but I'm definitely opening these up. That's for sure. So
I always see wrestling figgies at Target, but I never see anything cool like stoned or Undertaker or any of
Yeah.
those guys. Yeah.
That's crazy too, because this wave is like, especially the Undertaker wave, that Big Evil. It's been like, for a minute there, he was clogging up pegs at my target, and then next thing you know, he
Oh.
was gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, it went fast. I was surprised. And did you watch wrestling growing up at all?
No, not one bit. But
Got
it's
you, dude.
cool, and I respect the passion that people have for it. It seems
Absolutely, dude.
fun. It just
Yeah,
seems fun. Yeah.
yeah, man, so cool. Well, so these are definitely very cool pickups. Got 2 Stone Cold Steve Austins. Very, very awesome. Very excited for
Nice.
that.
Stoked for those reviews.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man. And thank you so much, Carbonite. It's yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. Are you talking about this Batman here? The 89 Batman, bro? Is that what you're talking about, man?
Michael Peakton.
Michael Peaked. Yes. Yes, bro. That was awesome. Michael Peakton. Yes, dude.
Shit.
Oh my goodness. That was good. Oh, bro. Oh, man. I'm talking both. Hey, thank you, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Animated got you, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Look at Nightbot.
Carbonite, shut your ass up.
God
Or not
damn.
Carbonites, Nightbot. Shut your ass up, man. Bro, Carbonites, you spam all the emojis you want, bro. So I fuck that Nightbot, bro. I gotta fidget with it a little bit. My next pickup, $10, dude. $10. I had to.
Dude, that's a must-have, especially because you can kind of army build those.
Hell yeah, you can. One of the best armor, but comes with the face plates. Honestly, probably top 10 or 15 in the entire line. The Hoth Rebel Trooper, such a cool figure, man.
Dude, I'm that's on my big bad cart for sure. I need that one.
Oh man, and then dude, the variety of ways. It's like there's like 12 different ways you can variants. You can do like with the goggles and the bandana and the face. It's so many different ways you can set this guy up, dude.
Absolutely.
And then,
ooh,
I got cooked, y'all. Got my first GI Joe that I bought myself. This is Spirit Iron Knife with his Eagle Freedom.
Okay.
And I've always been infatuated with Native American history. Me living in South Carolina, there's a lot of Native American history. We have the Choctaw, the Cherokee. There's a lot down here. Trying to think of some of the other tribes. I'm blanking right now, but seeing that they had a freaking Native American dude with all these freaking awesome accessories and a freaking eagle, bro. I had to grab him instantly. Yes, dude. $20. Had to grab them. So super stoked. Hyper has been nagging on me to like, bro, you got to pick up more GI. You got to get it. So, and then I finally started getting into it, man. So very happy to be getting this and review it on the channel. Very excited.
Right on.
And then I'll go ahead and wrap it up. I did also get the Lab Lockdown T-Rex. He's right back here on my shelf. I've been wanting that Rex for quite some time. It's one of the better sculpts in the main line, in the Mattel main line. So very badass.
Yeah, definitely like probably the best, more recent Rex to come out. Like Hammond collection, all that stuff. Because the SDCC set was so limited, it's hard to count that because not everybody had access to it. So.
I know, dude. And they even went the extra mile and resculpted the feet and the teeth. It's such a bummer that and the Anakin Obi-Wan Mustafar dual set has been so hard to get, man. It really is quite a bummer.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Hey, appreciate it, 33. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, Brian, top 10. I think you're right, dude. Absolutely. It's such an awesome freaking figure. Awesome paint, cool accessories, a lot of variant ways you can pose it. This is also I got a Spawn comic. This was literally $195, and I just y'all know I'm obsessed. Or maybe you don't know if you're new here, like 33. I'm obsessed with Todd McFarlane as the past year or so. So this is his character that he created through Image Comics, which is the comic company that he founded with Jim Lee and some of his other very close friends, and that came and left Marvel at the
Gotcha.
Marvel, yeah, man, yeah.
Wow.
So. Just love the Spawn's just really cool. I don't know much about him, but I just fuck with Tom McFarlane, man. I'm kind of doing my research on him as time goes on.
Nice, dude. All I know from Spawn is he was in one of the Mortal Kombat games, which was pretty sick.
Oh, was he really? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's fucking sick. Was it the
Like,
was it DC? Was it one of the DC versus Mortal Kombat?
I think so. I
That's
think it was
rad, bro.
like 20. It came out in like 2018 or something.
Yeah, it's like
2019.
an old kind of, I say older game, like
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Bro. Hell yeah, dude.
Spawn's dope.
And then my last pickup for the night, $10. I got the entire graphic novel for
Whoa.
Hush Batman, the comic series, which is drawn by Jim Lee, which is one of my favorite artists, pencilers of all time. He was the best to draw the X-Men in my opinion, and he killed Batman when he was drawing for him, man.
Man, that's sick. Look at that art.
One of the best stories in all of DC Comics, let alone Batman story arcs. It's one of his most well known, and you can see Loeb and Lee right there.
Hey, right
Really
on.
cool.
That's really cool, man.
Thank you so much, dude. The art
The
is
whole
just
story.
yeah, the whole story, the entire comic series run, dude.
Wow.
Which is why I love these graphic novels so much, man. It's the best way to read them.
Man, that art is incredible.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
So that is my last pickup that I have for tonight for Treat Your Shelf.
Epic treat your shelf, man. You got some good stuff to review for sure, and to
you,
read
bro.
too. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah,
Man. So we have 10 minutes here. I wonder, can we yap for 10 more minutes or should we just call it?
We can yap for 10. Absolutely. What do you think? Because you're such a mall head about the Mall Shadow Lord show, which we don't know too much about coming up.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for asking, man. I'm actually, like you said, I am a mall freak, so I'm trying to go into this without expecting too much, and then I also don't want to. I don't want to expect too much, and then I also don't want to be like, watch it and just because I love mall and be like, oh my god, it was the best show ever. Da, 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 da. But
sure.
Yeah, funny, Brian.
Right.
I can, bro. But yeah, man. I lost my train of thought there.
Oh yeah, the mall show. You're open. You're receiving, but
yes.
Do you have any iffiness,
dude? With Dave Filoni, knowing Dave Filoni's in charge of it, not really, man. I have a lot of faith in him. Call me a Dave Filoni shill, brown nose or whatever, but I just love I'm just a fan of his, man. Like I know he got a little extra there with like plugging Ahsoka into every storyline, and people's quarrels with him are valid, but I just, dude, Clone Wars, love it. Rebels is one of the best stories in entire Star Wars. And then, of course, we have Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire. I just feel like Dave Filoni, and now he's creative chief officer of Lucasfilm of Star Wars. So, like,
wow,
he's just the guy to me, man. That happened sometime last year, too. He's been that for over a year. But I just feel like when it comes to Star Wars animation, Dave Filoni is the guy. And I hate to be like, oh, well, he worked so closely with George Lucas. He's the one that they should pick just because of that. But, like, yeah, just because of that. Because the creator himself, he worked alongside him. And I just feel like he's respectful to what George had vision for Star Wars, and he worked alongside and even wrote his own stories and inspirations. And George even picked through some of George reached out to Dave. That's like it happened so naturally, because Dave was just such a hardcore fan, and let alone Jon Favreau, him doing everything with Iron Man in 2008, or honestly, Elf was really what's kicked off his career. But Iron Man in 2008 started off the MCU. He was in charge of that. And then him going on to start The Mandalorian. And that just like him and Filoni, the first 2 seasons, 3 is okay. The first 2 seasons, that is some of the best Star Wars that we've gotten in years. So I have a lot of faith in Dave Filoni, man. And Maul Sam Witwer is also reprising his role. So like he is Maul, So that, oh, dude, the more that I really sit and think about it, I really do I am very excited because we're going to get to explore that part of Maul that we didn't get to see between Clone Wars, the end of Clone Wars and Rebels. After he left off that Venator, we don't know what happened. The next thing we know, Ezra is finding him on Malachor and Rebels. So we have no idea this large gap of time what Maul has been doing. So like, I'm just so fucking psyched to see his rise through the black market and the underground like crime syndicate, because he was basically the king of it under Palpatine's nose.
Yeah.
And obviously then his fall, running away to Malachor to get away from it all. I'm very, very excited to see what Shadow Lord is going to bring us. And the little bit of animation that we've seen peaked looks great. It looks, and just again, Dave Filoni ass kisser here, but the animation is just Dave Filoni. You can tell he's taking his time. The shadows, the cinematography, the dialogue, the voice actors, the story itself, the actual plot. There's character development. I'm saying, like, what they did for Bill Burr's character in The Mandalorian, I forget the name of his character.
Miggs Mayfield.
Miggs Mayfield. What they did for his character, he had more of a character arc in that 45-minute episode than some other Disney characters have had in entire movies, and it's just, I am so excited for Shadow Lord. What about you, dude? And we actually have Eric, Galactic Artisan, joining in. He said, damn, I was deep in a photo shoot. Don't miss a stream. No worries, man. I hope you enjoy the replay, dude.
Yeah, what's up, Eric? Hope you're doing well tonight, bud.
No worries, dude.
So I haven't seen much about Shadow Lord. I just know that Sam Witwer is coming back, and I'm so hyped for that. I'm a big Sam Witwer guy. A huge fan of the Force Unleashed, and I can't stop touching these carbonites over here. So with that being said, I'm excited. However, I wanted to ask you, would you rather that this was a live action show if they were able to pull off, for some reason, like getting someone that looks enough like Ray Park, which I don't think they need to do.
Yeah.
He's a little bit older, right? He could be different.
Yeah.
But would you have rather had it be, because I know you're an animated guy, but would you have rather had it be in like a live action show? Like I personally would, to throw that out there.
Yeah.
I think it might draw more audience and more of an audience, because I know that people think or can think that animated stuff is for kids, which it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on that, man? Would like a live action Darth Maul show be more interesting to you?
I think what you're saying about the appeal would be much greater, because like you said, people see animation, they just kind of like pass it off as kiddie or whatever. It would have been cool. That would be really cool, man. I think that would be insane, seeing someone reprise Ray Park's likeness and bring the character back to life in a live action role, and to see it in like a Clone Wars-ish early Empire era, or I should say end of Clone Wars era. It would be awesome. And my only rebuttal to that, obviously with the Mandalorian, they have the volume and they can shoot on site or in the field or whatever. But I feel like with animation, or I should say with live action, you're a lot more limited.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot more time. Mistakes can lead to reshoots. Editing processes, well, I'll take that one away. There's a lot that goes into live action. You have to make sure all the cast and crew who's setting up the set, making sure the actors are fed and making sure their clothes are there, all their props are set up. And there's a lot that goes into a live action production, when you have actual people working on. Whereas when you have a studio where people that, obviously there's a lot that goes into animation as well, making the animation itself, the storyboards, the plot, the characters, the voice actors themselves, having people in the studio to give the lines and like, hey, can you do that again with a little more anger, a little more hate inside of that, like stuff like bringing the best out of these voice actors, so we really get to see these characters that we all know and love come to life. And I feel like with animation, that can be done a little bit more with the imagination, whereas with live action, you got to build the set or make the volume, and then when you do that, you risk it looking too cheesy or whereas with an animated show, it's so much cheaper to do. No costumes, no feeding actors and set, and none of that, like catering and making scheduling times, making sure everybody's there. A little bit simpler when you have like 5 actors like, okay, today we're going to have Sam Witwer, Ashley Eckstein, and Matt Lantern. So that's Anakin, Maul, and Ahsoka. We're going to have you 3 in the studio today. We're going to run these lines for the last couple episodes of season 7. And then another day you get, hey, what's the Arnold dude who does voice for Obi-Wan Kenobi? You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah,
it's just very, very cool.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we'll get more Star Wars stuff with that, with animated than live action.
And I think No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jacob. What were you saying?
Oh, just because of everything that you so lovely explained. The difficulty with everything. So you're spitting, bro. Couldn't have said it better.
Thank you, dude. And but I think what you're saying too, like the live action would have been really awesome. I feel like animation is really good. If it was live action, you wouldn't hear me complaining. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
But I'm glad for the animation. Yeah, man.
Me too.
So, imagine if we get to see like a Mother Talzin flashback or even Mother Talzin come to Maul. Like the possibilities, dude. Dude, it's crazy. And Galactic says Sabol just landed in Arcos thanks to Stone. He was getting a feel for the streets. So glad that you got your figure, man.
Nice.
That's what friends do, man. And that's the least I can do. Thank you so much for being a member, Eric, and thank you for being a cool dude, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, looks like everybody and Hyper got his package today too. Awesome. So Jacob, yours should be there at least by the end of the week, bro, because I got you something coming as well.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother. So welcome. Brian, Galactic, y'all are welcome, guys. So that is 3 hours of the stream. Thank you all so much. What a fantastic night. We talked about, dude, numerous different lines. Nanmu, Rebor, Mafex. It was just a great freaking time, man. Great freaking time.
Such a fun time, man. Always a blast. Thank you again for having me on, as usual. Always so fun to just hang out and yap about toys.
Thank you for being on here, dude. I wouldn't, not many people else I would want to do it with, my friend. So just thank you for always being there, dude. And so sorry I cannot be a part of Hyperspace Hangout tomorrow, but I'm going to be in the chat for sure.
Heck yeah, we'll get you on sometime soon.
All you gotta do is say the word, my brother. So
heck yeah.
You already know. Real quick at the end of the show, y'all know I like to go back through and just revisit all the super chats and member milestone and stuff like that. So we got a 2 months from Mama Mando. 5 months from GenXBrian. Thank you so much. Got a $9.99 from Marauder Magic. Thank you again, man. And Talk Mama Mando, a $4.99. RebelScum420 member for 4 months. You got I watched my review. Got the lab locked down. Congrats. And we got a new member. We got Commander Bly, a part of Clan Stone. So awesome freaking night, man. Go to stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Check out Connor Colarusso and my boy Jacob here. Their links are in the description. Awesome content. And yeah, y'all, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. And that is not the one that I need. And give Caveman Cody just a second here.
Appreciate you guys for hanging out, especially you, Brian. 11 p.m. and you're still up.
Yeah, dude, Brian, you're a trooper, man. I know it's a little past your bedtime, man. So we apologize for that, dude.
Thanks again, chat. Always good to see everybody. 33, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And everybody, we'll see you tomorrow night on the Hyperspace Hangout.
Hell yeah. All right, everybody. With that being said, may the force be with you. We'll see y'all next time. So Simply Stoned episode 2 in the books, baby. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.